something wrong, and he asked them to leave. Now, this was pretty close to the time it is right now. It was right before Christmas, a couple weeks actually before Christmas. And they said, fine. They said, but you should know that our investigation could end up, and you end up in the result of you ending up in prison for 5 years. That is not what he wanted to hear. So he hired a big-time lawyer, solicitor, tax attorney, and then one of the top auditors in the country who combed through the books and of his companies, and neither of them could find out anything that was wrong with this guy, any clue what brought the IRS down on this guy. Nobody could figure it out. And over the next several months, his life became a living hell. Concentrating on anything was almost impossible. His wife was close to a nervous breakdown. His kids didn't even know that things at home would change. And every day he wondered if this is the day he's going to be carted off to prison. And then one morning in April, a letter arrived. And then he saw the IRS logo on the envelope. His hands started to shake. And this is exactly what it looks like. It says right here is you're no longer subject to criminal investigation by our office regarding your, this. However, this does not pre-include reentry in criminal investigation by this investigation. Now, he showed this letter to his expensive attorney. He said, in all my years, I've only ever seen 2 of these. What you have right here is the golden ticket. And with this, you can get out from underneath the whole entire ordeal. And however, he said, this is not a get out of jail free card. He said they could come after you anytime, again and again and again, without warning, without explanation. And then you got this time. The question is, are you willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that this never happens to you and your family again? And of course, he says to them, I'll do anything. I'll do anything. And then they said, well, then the lawyer said, well, then you're going to have to lose everything. You're going to have to bankrupt all your companies, cut all your business ties. You can't do business with anybody you've ever done business with because we can't create a continuation of anything you've ever done. And you're literally going to have to start over from everything. You're going to stop doing whatever you're currently doing. You can't be associated with anything the IRS might be investigating. In other words, you're going to have to start over for nothing. And this is not what he wanted to hear. He was mad. He was depressed. He was scared, but he had no choice. And just one condition he told his lawyer, and he said, I won't leave my merchants and my employees holding the bag no matter what. And really what he said is, this is the exact wording what he said. He said this, that was the nicer version of it. He said, nobody's getting fucked here except for me. And so, and that's literally what he said. So dipping in his own pockets, he paid everyone he owed. He bankrupted all 15 companies. He said goodbye to his wealth, his career, his livelihood, and he was finally free, and he was broke. And one more thing you should know. The guy I've been talking about is me. And just to let you know, the whole entire story is absolutely true. In 2008, the IRS did come after me. Even though to this day, I had no idea. They never found anything amiss. Still, I even talked to my attorney about it. But we don't know what the heck it was all about. They never have said anything that they were investigating. And I tell you the story because I wanted to let many of you guys know that when I lost everything, I was right where many of you are right now. And I was. And oh my God, I had a burning desire to take care of my family, to create a good life for them, and to have a nice home, and to give my kids a good future. Now, but I did have one thing going for me. And what I knew was from my previous success on the internet that it was a gold mine waiting to be tapped. And if I could just figure out how, well, that's what I did and that I've done. And I learned the methods. I've learned the secrets. I've in the abundance amount of resources that have enabled me to get back my wealth and my comfort and the security that I once enjoyed, and to know that my family will be always taken care of. And those powerful methods, those powerful tools, those I'm going to share with you guys today right now. And with this information, you guys can start from next to nothing, folks. And like I had to, and achieve all the prosperity you want for yourself and the ones you love. Now, I recently sold my house at the country club, and this is where I used to live, right here, which you guys can see. Right here. This is where I used to live, and I recently moved to live in a golf cart community. And so now I live here in this amazing golf cart community. I drove my golf cart to work today. And I drove over to my kid's school for Thanksgiving lunch with my son. Actually, my wife came over, jumped on the golf cart, and we drove over to the school. And this is literally our high school parking lot. Here we have 10,000 people. 30,000 people live here in town. We have about 10,000 golf carts. Every house has about 3 people, and every house has a golf cart. So, that is, this is just to give an idea of like how crazy cool it is here from here. But this is me driving my kids on the way. Actually, I drove over this today. This is a bridge. It goes over top of a road. It's kind of a busy road, taking my kids up with my son, who I had lunch with today. my daughter, I just found out has possibly her new first boyfriend. And they're not going to get into that, but some boy asked her to go somewhere, and I was like, I'm not too worried. I taught her how to fight since she doesn't know this, but I was a Golden Glove champ, and I've been teaching her how to do everything properly. The other day, I actually came down before I knew about this. I came down. I said, "Hey, look, can you do me a favor to show me throw a punch?" Oh my God, she used her torso and her body weight that I'd never seen anybody in the gym ever do. And I was like, "Holy crap! I've really trained you well, and you have no idea that I've been doing it since you were born." So I'm not too worried about any boys. But I will say this: on the weekends, what I do is I like to go out to my land in the country, and that's what I like to do. That's actually really why I moved down here and moved to this area so that I can actually be out here all the time. In fact, right before I got on here, my dad called me and he's like, "Hey, can I go to the land? I'm going to bring my he's got a camper. I'm going to camp. I'm going to go hunt." And I was like, "Oh, no problem." And I said, "I'll probably be over there on Saturday. I haven't been out there in a while. I kind of miss it. And we're going to do a quick day trip." And he's like, "Yeah, it's funny. You do live really close now." I was like, because I used to live forever away. Now I live really close to my land. And this is where I go. And this is where I'll probably be this weekend before I head out to Boston. And maybe if you could see them. And my screen just went white. Oh, so, okay. So just to share with you, this is everything you see on here. This is my little barn behind me. These are all my little toys, none of my guns. And I guess I just came home from a trip somewhere. This is my nice Hummer. Over here, so all of this is all mine. We have about 290 acres of land. I'm actually about to buy back here about 490 acres, I think I'm looking at right now. And I use the internet to make all this, all this. I paid for all this stuff. Over here, we have waterfalls and caves. Actually, my waterfalls are over here where my mouse is moving. And my caves are back over here. And then the new land that I'm going to buy is over here. And actually, pretty much there's a stream, and the river goes all the way down the middle of this, and I'm buying up and down the river. And so it's really cool. This is where we actually jokingly call the farm, and back here is we call God's country. We have different names for everything while we're out there. But just to share, this is why I don't piss off my wife. I taught her how to shoot some guns. Yes, I am American, and we do have guns out here. And I go and like to blow stuff up. But here's what Russell Brunson once said. He said, "There's one marketer that I personally hired to consult me. I paid $1,000 for an hour consultation, and from that hour consultation happened in December. From that 1 hour, I directly made over $250,000. Here's a bunch of other guys that said some cool stuff about me. Mike Littman wrote Conversation of Millionaires. Mark Joyner, the guy that created the ebook, and Bill Glazer that owned Dan Kennedy's company for a long time, sold it off. But here's another guy. Looks at this. Said, he said, "What you taught us increased our revenue back by 360%, going from $75,000 a month to $275,000. Thanks for the advice." But here's my commitments to you guys. And just to share with you guys, I've got some commitments for you guys to this. At going to be better off in this presentation than you were when you first started. Point blank, period. Even if you don't do anything at all, you're going to be better off at the end of this presentation than at the beginning. Number 2 is this, and I'm going to walk you through step by step the fastest way that I know to make money online right now and for years to come. Now, and number 3 is this, and it's another one to just share with you. I'm going to give you guys a special link a little bit later. And I'll mail you a thumb drive, not 1, but 12 done for you lead magnets and licenses to edit them, modify them, use them to generate a boatload of leads. And, but here's another thing. Here's how to get rich from today's presentation, okay? So if you haven't already grabbed a headset, grab a headset. If you already haven't, just let you know, grab a headset, put it on so you can pay close attention. If you haven't grabbed a pen and pad of paper, grab a pen and pad of paper so you can start taking some notes, because here's how to get rich from today's presentation. All right. So here's how to get rich from today's presentation. 1, I want you to be critical. I want you to listen to what I say today. I want you to scrutinize what I say, because I've been in the trenches. I know that this is true. And I want you to have the same level of certainty when we're done. Now, this one's critical, very critical. Listen to what I say today as if you're the CEO of a business evaluating an investment. Now, because in fact, you are the CEO of your own business, whether or not you're incorporated or not, does not matter. Now, and number 3 is think in terms of return on investment. That's how we business people do things. We evaluate how much money we make for each dollar that we invest. So for example, if I can get a deal that bring me in $120,000 for a measly 10 grand, I'd jump on it right away. Why? Because that's a 1,200% return on investment. Now, and I bet you do the same, wouldn't you? I see a lot of people saying yes, 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 absolutely. I mean, you would do the same exact thing. Now, so just to share, on there. Now, even though I've been through all that crap, all that crap, I'm still a very blessed man. And here's why. I'll say this. Nothing, not only do I have an amazing family, I have a lot of fascinating clients, customers. I have over 500,000 customers to be exact. And just not only that, but most of all, I'm honored to be able to have the opportunity to do this to you right now. Probably for the last time. I'll probably never make this opportunity available again. But, but to be able to change your life for the better. Now, I've been very fortunate, truly very fortunate over the years. And I'm not saying this to impress you. I'm just saying this to press upon you that it truly is possible to make money online. Now, I don't know when you've heard about making money online, but now is time to start doing it. Now is time. A lot of it, I sold off a bunch of trees to International Paper recently, and we're replanting. And during our replant, I want to tell you guys this is interesting. I want to throw this at you guys because one of the logger we were talking to, I said, when's the best time to plant trees? He goes, 30 years ago. And I looked at him, started laughing. And then he goes, I said, well, when's the second best time to plant a tree? He goes, now. So, now is time to make things happen and start doing it. And because every second you wait is another dollar out of your pocket. It's not your pocket. And from here, when I did my restart back in 2009, here's what I knew. Let me just share this. I knew this, and I knew at the end of the day, the ones that made the most money in the California gold rush, those people in the California gold rush, it wasn't the gold company that made all the money. It wasn't the gold company. It was Levi Strauss. It was Samuel Brandon. It was Wells Fargo that got off the ground because of some lazy people who didn't want to go out in the rivers. Now, and somebody sat back in their chair and thought, that sounds like a lot of work, not, going all the way to the river, with thousands of other people that are sitting there by the river, swooshing pans every day, and they thought if thousands of people out there going out there and doing that, what do these people need? What do these people need? And they came, and this is what he thought about. He goes, they need picks, they need shovels, they need clothes. And when they make money, they're going to need to move it around. They're going to be able to take it to the bank, keep it safe. Levi Strauss knew that those miners needed good, sturdy pants, when they were working really hard, and here's the picture. No, this was not Abraham Lincoln. Somebody said every white person is the same, looks the same. Well, no, it's not Abraham Lincoln. This person right here is Samuel Brandon. And Samuel knew that they needed, picks. They needed shovels. They needed, and then we come back to buy them when those tours got worn out and broken again. And not only that, Wells Fargo knew that they needed somebody to handle their money. And that's who you wanted to be back then. You didn't want to go out and be the gold miner. You wanted to be like Levi Strauss. You wanted to be like Samuel Brandon. You want to be like Wells Fargo. And today's gold is not in the river. Today's gold is on the internet. And you don't want to be digging around, the internet looking for it, and you want to be the person selling what the miners need in the internet today. Today's miners don't need picks. They don't need shovels, but you know what they need? You know what they need? They need information. They need software. They need tools. That's what they need today. And information such as, how to, create products, how to, product launches, how to do sales funnels, how to, reoccurring revenue, how to, start the internet business, email marketing, affiliate marketing, traffic, Instagram, all that stuff, hashtags, Twitter. We have a president right now that's, making that one popular again, whether you like them or not. But if you really want to make some money, if you really want to make money, you want to become like Samuel Brandon. You want to become like Samuel, because here's the deal. Samuel quickly became California's first millionaire. First millionaire. It wasn't all the people going out there swifting, pans, trying to go, chasing the gold and all that stuff. He was the one that was selling them picks and shovels. Samuel, he didn't manufacture those picks and shovels. Here's the cool thing. He did not manufacture those picks and shovels. You know what he did? He found someone else that could do that. He found someone else that could do that. And in fact, what he did was he would take the picks and shovels, he would sell them to people who needed them. And that's all he did. And the cool thing is there's already a system out there set up for you to do something like that too. So, I mean, it's crazy. And it's called buying a license to lead magnets and upsells and just slapping your name on them. Now, here's also something else I knew at that time. Something else I knew at that time is this. Everyone out there that I knew had a list, the internet marketing niche, it was making about $1 per subscriber on their list or more a month. $1 per subscriber, I mean, literally $1 per subscriber. And I knew, building an opt-in list of subscribers would allow me to have, control, have my own source of instant traffic. And imagine, really having the power to click send, just literally pushing the button to send, and then immediately, going to having them go to whatever site that I want them to buy and to make money from. Email marketing is the real push button making. Email marketing, email is the real push button traffic method. It's the funny thing is about it is the ones that actually are selling how to get traffic are doing it through email. It's amazing how that happens. My buddy Willie Crawford, here's what he said. He said he taught thousands of people, how to build, a successful online business in the late 1996. Now, I got started in 97. He was in 96. And he said this. He said this is what he said. He goes, in the niches that I operate, I earn an average of between $1 and $3 per every subscriber on my list. And based on those figures, the real opt-ins, right here, you'll see, if you had 100 subscribers, average $1 per month, that would be $100 per month. You had 1,000 subscribers, $1 per month, that would be $1,000 per month. If you had 500 subscribers at $1 per month, that's $5,000 a month. If you have 10,000 subscribers at $1 per month, that's $10,000 a month. I mean, granted, for me, I'd pretty much slit my throat if that's all I made. But but still, if I had, if you do the math, that's exactly based on those numbers and those lowest numbers that he shared. So. And the crazy thing is, this is the thing. It's fast. It's a fast growing market, and it's growing rapidly every single day. And here's the other thing that I knew. I knew the value of EPC. And just so you guys know, like, this is really critical. It's very important. A number. It is the most critical metric when it comes to email marketing. The most critical metric when it comes to email marketing is EPC. And here's a quick formula. I promise you don't need calculus, to make it happen. And here's what it is. You take the amount of money you earn after refunds and you divide it by the total amount of clicks you have. That's your earnings per click. You just, take the amount of money you make, you divide it by that, and then boom, there you go. So here's how it works. So just guys, an example. Here's how it works. Let's say you have a product that you're selling for $100. And then the affiliate commissions they receive for each sale is about $50. So you get 50 cents. And on average, most of the time on affiliate products, you're getting 50% anyway. And basically, let's say that your net sales, you sell 25. Say you sell 25. That's a total commission of $1,250. Now you take the total number of clicks you had on your affiliate link. That's 1,000. And boom, now you have $1.25 EPC. So what we're doing is we're just basically take the net commissions earned, which would be $1,250, or 50 times 25. You divided the number of clicks with 1,000, that'd be $1.25. Now I will tell you this: whenever I'm looking at numbers, especially when I'm selling affiliate stuff, I want to always get better than $1. I want it better than $1 all the time. I'm always looking for a better than $1 on that. If it's below $1, I don't really pay attention to it. If it's above $1, I'm going to pay attention to it. So. Just to share, but that's kind of what I'm looking for, especially when I'm selling affiliate stuff and making things happen from there. Now, I also knew something else, and this is another thing. Going back into time, remember, at that moment when I had to do a restart, I also knew something else, and I knew this. I knew sometimes there's a window of opportunity. Sometimes there's a window of opportunity to do something, and that window could be the difference between walking through life the way things are at this moment or running to your first million online. And I knew that. And in fact, I knew that to the core. I also knew something, and this is one of the quotes I had in front of me, during that time as a reminder. And it is an important reminder to remind me that, just this exact thing. And I don't know who quoted this. I don't know where, I found it, but I just had it everywhere. I had it on my desk. I had it on my front of me on my whiteboard. I had it even on my mirror. Because, and this is the quote that I had in front of me is this: action is the greatest restorer on the bitter of confidence. Inaction is not only the result, but the cause of fear. Perhaps the action that you take will be successful. Perhaps the different action or adjustments will have to follow, but any action is better than no action at all. And so from there now, so what I ended up doing is I got into action. And, literally, started all over. I got into action. I started building a brand new email list from scratch, and I quickly got back on my feet again. I'll tell you exactly how I did that in a second. I made $1 million, I made $2 million. I don't have it here, but then I made $3 million, and then I went all the way back and started doing that. And today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you guys about the lucrative, folks. I'm going to talk to you about the lucrative world of internet marketing niche information products so that you could make a solid 6 or 7 digit income 2019. Now, I also knew, and I know some of you right now are saying out there, like, saying that, you're out there thinking, oh, I just got started. I don't know anything about internet marketing. That's fine. Some of you are also saying like, I have a great idea and I don't want to get the internet marketing niche, and that's okay too. But let me be blunt here. Business is about making money. And the real money comes from identifying a profitable niche and exploiting it to its fullest advantage. Identifying a profitable niche and exploiting it to its fullest advantage. And so let me ask you this. What did 2018 look like for you? What did 2018 look like for you? Just look back on the year and what did it look like for you? And let's make 2019 look a lot better. Let's make it look a lot better. And, you go to Amazon, you do a search on the books for the word internet marketing. You're going to find, 50,000 search results. You do the word digital marketing, you're going to find tons more. And if you notice when you do a search for that, what you're going to do is you're going to find related search. These are things that people are looking to buy. Buyer words, people that are searching for that, also searching for this. People that buy things from that are also buying from the searches of this, and from there. And so, like affiliate marketing, online marketing, social media marketing. That's what people are looking for if you notice those searches. If you go over, to Google alone, now everybody's going to be every place, every country is going to be a little bit differently, but if you go over to Google, you're going to find this 184,320 searches for the word internet marketing a month. Now, if you just change the word to online marketing, you're going to see there's 6,120 people, that are searching for that. 6,120 people that are searching for that. Now, what does all that mean? There's a lot of people. What that means is there's a lot of people getting very, 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 very rich, teaching people about internet marketing concepts and specifically making money online. Now, when you turn on the TV, you see everywhere, people are giving out their Twitter, they're giving out their Facebook information. It's all over the place, and don't forget there's more and more internet millionaires every single day, even billionaires out there every day. And most of them are not as visible as the well-known Mark Zuckerberg, of Facebook, but their money spends the same exact way. So can you be next? The answer is absolutely. And let me walk you step by step exactly how to do that. Now, that's how he made his money. Everybody, people all around the world are fascinated with this topic. And here's a step by step exactly how to get big, get big results online fast. Now, if you don't have a pen, a pad, a paper, get it out now. Now is the time to start getting it out. Get it out now. And start writing this stuff down. Now, first of all, let me share with you. This is my formula. Now, this is the formula. This is the 3X formula. Some of you guys might have seen me use this formula because I turn the X's into letters. And I'll tell you exactly what they are. Now, unfortunately, looks like, oh, I got my mouse back. Thank God. So I didn't have my mouse for 2 seconds. So just so you guys know on this is what I call my 3X formula. This formula right here, I did $2.1 million in 1 year using this formula. Now, let me share with you something about this. Now, the first thing, and my mouse went weird. Okay, so the one thing just to share, I'm going to pull this up. Let's see if we can do that. Let's maybe do something like this. Okay, we're going to take this, and we're going to go like this. And, well, I'll use a pen. So it looks like I'm going to use a pen to do this. So this first X, let me give you what this is. This first X, what it is, this X is actually an S. All this is an S. This is subscribers. In order to make this whole thing work, we've got to get subscribers. This would be subscribers right here, subs. Now, this next X right here, to make this formula actually work, because I got to reveal what the X's are. This is C. It stands for clicks. In order to make this happen, remember you showed you how to do this. This is clicks right here. Now, this next piece right here, which we give, so S plus C, and for the 3X formula, giving you the answers to those this is E, P, C. This is EPC, or it would be E really, but you can put EPC here. EPC. You got to have all three of these elements in order to make things happen. Now, in order to make more money, here's the thing. In order to make more money, you can get more of these. In order to make more money, you can also get more of this. In order to make more money, you can get higher this. Or you can do 2 of these and focus on increasing 2. Or you can focus on increasing 1, you can focus on increasing 2, or you can focus on increasing 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you in this direction from here, because this is how we make money right here. So let me just share. That is the 3X formula right here. I just kind of told you what each X stands for to be able to make things happen. Now, so one of the first things I did is I went back and I bought a domain. Now, I'm going to tell you something about buying domains. I'm just one I think is really careful, especially when it comes from email marketing perspective. Do not, listen to me, do not buy your domains from GoDaddy at all. If you're going to do email marketing, do not buy your domains from GoDaddy at all. They will, if for some reason, some turd, basically it usually doesn't get to this point, where they report it back to your registrar. But if they do report back to your registrar, some turd, decides to click the spam button for some stupid reason. And in fact, it could happen for any reason. My mom's actually reported me as spam, not realizing it. Now, this was years ago, when she was using AOL, and she literally, the spam button was right next to the delete button or the open button or whatever the hell it was. I didn't have AOL, but my mom did, and she reported me as spam. And I remember I had to deal with GoDaddy because of that. But I've seen this happen many times. So do not buy through GoDaddy. What I like to do is buy my domains through companies that are owned by Enom, ENOM.com. Now, however, some of you guys are not domain whores like me, where I buy tons of different domains all the time. I've got hundreds of domains, and that's why I use Enom. Enom has some spin-offs or people that have actually used Enom in their background, like Namecheap. You can get them at Namecheap, and I find that they're gonna be on your side when it comes to email marketing. So I like to use email marketing friendly, registrars to buy a domain. So that's really important, something to know. Number two is, I purchased hosting. Now, typically what I'll do is I'll go buy my domain at, Enom, or actually Namecheap. I could buy them at Namecheap. I usually, I could do that. I actually use Enom, but Namecheap's pretty much the same company. It's backed by the same company, from their different owners, but they're using Enom. So most hosting companies, what they do is they go buy through Enom. So that's where you buy bulks and stuff, from there. But, so then what I do is I purchase a hosting company. Here's what I've discovered over the years is, I don't use GoDaddy for hosting. I don't use them whatsoever. What I like to use HostGator to do all my, do my hosting on my one-offs. If I'm doing a bunch of stuff and I'm running a server, I usually use Liquid Web. But whenever I'm doing a one-off page, I use HostGator to make things happen, because they are very, very, less. They don't give me problems. They have never given me problems in the past. So from there, especially from that perspective. So number three is this. I got an autoresponder. Now, there's multiple different autoresponders out there that you could use, and and I will just tell you, everybody asks me the question. The one of the biggest questions I always get is, what autoresponder do you use? Look at this. Let's look over here. What autoresponder do you use? I asked 412 people. Look at this. People use Aweber, GetResponse. These are the two main ones here that people use. Look at this. MailChimp is number 3. ActiveCampaign, SendLane is kind of down here. You'll see down here. These are the two main ones. I personally do use both of these, but the one I like the best is GetResponse. This is the one I like for GetResponse because I do a lot of split testing, and also they work together with other places that they basically I can set things up different places. Like if I sell stuff on Warrior Plus or sell something on JVZoo or sell something, I can connect to them a lot easier than I can over at Aweber. Aweber doesn't have as many, so I personally use like this one the best, especially for anybody listening, from here. I don't suggest MailChimp for many people because if you're doing affiliate offers, they don't allow them. I believe ActiveCampaign doesn't allow it either. You have to sell your own stuff. Everybody's different about that, and so this is who I like from that perspective. The autoresponder I like the best. The autoresponder I like the best is GetResponse, like I said. And the reason I like it is because I like them for a couple of reasons. One, you can actually go try it for free. You don't need a credit card to get started, and you can do a trial with them. But that's not the real reason. The real reason I like them is because I like their split testing. The other reason I like them is because their integration, and that's a real reason why I do like them the best. Now, from there. So once I do that, what I like to do is I like to set up a lead magnet and set up a lead magnet. Now, everybody has different ways to do lead magnets. You can do different things. For me, with lead magnets that I like to set up, basically just let you know what a lead magnet, most people don't know. It's a term, it basically is an opt-in page. And I'm just using lead magnet because everybody loves the word lead magnet. So, but the fact is, it's basically an irresistible bribe offering a specific chunk of value to the prospect in exchange for their contact information. And that's what we're talking about, lead magnet. Now that's exactly what it is. That's actually the definition of it. So here's an example of one of my lead magnets. Basically, I'm in this market, this niche, and this is, it's a quick start guides. Quick start guides really do work really, really well. Quick start guides, whenever I'm creating quick start guides, I always like to do 7 steps, to something, 7 steps, to XYZ. People like step-by-step blueprints. People like quick start guides. People love, and we've tested it many times. If any time I create a report, I always create it with 7 steps. So from there. Now, once I do that, and here's a big thing. When somebody comes to this page, puts their name in, right here, they put their email address in right here, they click this button, what I want them to do as soon as they do that, I want them to go to another page. And what I want them to do is I want them to go to an upsell page. I like them to go to an upsell page. And so upsell page, some people call them one-time offers. I call them upsell pages. It's the same thing. So as soon as they go and they sign up and they put in their email address, whoops, that's a horrible drawing. They put in their email address and they click the button to buy, it lands them on the thank you page. And that thank you page then has an offer, and I'm able to make an offer to them, right there on the page. So, and here's an example for that. Let's go back. So here's the page. People put their name and email address in, and then what they do is they click the button, and then they go to a page like this. So then they land, right here where I'm creating, I'm actually offering them an offer so they can learn more about that particular thing. Now, here's the big mistake most people have is if you have something about email, right? So if you're saying for this, I'm giving 7 steps to email marketing success, and then I want them to land on how they can actually learn more about that, how to get more about that topic. The big mistake most people make is it's like, hey, you said you wanted, it's like what most people, a lot of people I see do, they're like, hey, I'm going to sell hamburgers, and then when you land on the next page, I'm going to give you a freaking, I'm going to give you tofu, like what? Like seriously, don't do that. Like you want it congruent, and that's really important. It's something to, to know is that's where a lot of people make huge mistakes. Now, from there. So because the reason I do that, because when, somebody comes in, they sign up, they put their information in, and they sign up and they land on, that page that I just showed you. What I'm doing is I'm building an email list, and I'm building this email list. I'm generating an email list of people that are seeing this, but all people that I can send emails to, and I can offer other things to them. So I can send out emails and offer them other things, to sell, to them. And typically, whenever I'm doing this, actually, for me, I like to send them back to this, at least have a couple emails that are going back to the main offer. Well, of course, giving them an email to delivering on whatever I promised them, and then giving them an email to sell them back to at least 3 emails, driving them back to this particular product that they saw after they signed up. All right, and so that's number 6. Number 7 is this. Then I mail for money. So now I have them go through that sequence, and now I'm able to mail for money because that's where you're making the money. Now you go back and mail them. And here's the thing that most people don't realize. We were talking about not doing something as opportunity cost, but here's the thing. If people ever heard of compounding interest, as I go every day, as my list grows, 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 my list keeps on growing. As my list keeps on growing every single day, the more was a representation of my email list, but it's also a mirrors. There's a mirror because that mirror is my bank account is growing just in the same direction as my list when I'm doing it, because I'm mailing for money, and I'm mailing for money to make things happen. And then the 8th, what I do is I check my accounts. When I say I check my accounts, I go into my Get Response account. I'm looking at a couple things. I'm looking at how many subscribers I have. I'm looking at how many clicks do I have. I'm looking at, and this is what I'm looking inside, my autoresponder, which in this case we Get Response. And then I'm also looking at my EPCs. I'm looking at my EPCs, which and how much money I made. And I'm looking at my bank account. This is me. I'm looking at my bank account here. I'm looking at my EPCs. I'm looking into whatever account, whatever I'm promoting, either my shopping cart if I'm selling my own products, or what I'm doing is I'm looking into my affiliate counts and looking at these numbers to figure out how much money did I make on that mailing. When I push send, how much money did I make? And I'm looking at this data. This is the most critical metric for me out of all of them. But all three of these, I can't get here, to make this happen. So basically, I check my accounts from that. Now, but here's the thing, let's go back in time a little bit. For me, I wanted to get, like literally, I want to get big results. I want to get big results a lot faster. So it was because of that time period, going back in time a little bit, because of that time period, I realized something. I realized that I want to get big result faster because I knew I could build an email list by getting more traffic, and that's what most people do. Getting more traffic to an opt-in page. The more traffic I send to this opt-in page, the more money I knew I was going to make. I could just send traffic. That means I'm going to get more subscribers. That means I'm going to make more money. From there. But I could do that, or what I could do is I can maximize the traffic. I could literally go and maximize the traffic. And how I could do that is by doing one of two things. One, I could do one of two things. And if you don't, you won't make money at all. And let me tell you what they are. One, I knew I needed a converting lead magnet. I knew I needed lead magnets. I needed these pages. I needed a page just like this that when I sent traffic to, it converted. I wanted a page that when I sent traffic to, it converted so I could get subscribers. But the other thing is, because if you think about this, just think about this. Think about it. If I sent 10,000 people to a page and 0 of them convert, then what does that mean? That's one big, huge goose egg. And if it looks like this, you got 0 subscribers, you're going to get 0 clicks. And that means you're going to get 0 EPC. That means you're going to make $0. Goose egg. We don't want that. So here's the thing. And because I knew this formula, I knew 0 subscribers plus 0 clicks equals $0. Now, because you want to get your hands on good converting lead magnet, and you will make money. You will make money, when you do that. Now, and to get a great converting lead magnet, you got to split test. And you really, in a sense, you got to split test yourself. I don't know anybody out there. I really don't know anyone out there that you can hire that is really good. I don't know anybody out there that you can hire that is really good. Not at all. The people that you used to be able to hire that are really good are actually doing it for themselves now, not doing it for anybody else. So, they really are, it's crazy. So here's what split testing means, just so you know. So here's what split testing means. Split testing means this. Split testing means basically what you're doing is you're comparing the effectiveness of 2 or more versions. So 2 or more versions of a website, opt-in page, lead magnet, marketing email, or in order to discover which one has a response by better, or a better conversion rate. Which one has a better opt-in rate when it comes to a lead magnet. When it comes to the sales, which one has a better sales? You're testing against this. I like to test radicals first. And what I mean by that is testing radicals first. And here's what I mean by that is and whenever I'm testing, I create one page that is, really pretty. I'm going to call it the P page. This is pretty. I'm going to create another page that's really freaking ugly. I'm going to call it the U page. And then, that would be an example of it. So something that's so pretty, I'd show mommy and daddy. I'd show my grandmother, and I have another one that I would show that's so ugly, I wouldn't want to show anybody. Nobody. It's so ugly. And I would just literally test those. So I test them against each other. Very pretty versus ugly as crap. I'm talking so freaking ugly. I always split test radicals first, because when you split test radicals, well, that's crazy. So when you split test radicals, you're going to get radically different results. So when you, so just ignore that sound. My freaking computer is talking to us and says that I traveled. It says that it traveled with me too much is what it's saying here right now. I think something happened on this flight back to London. So anyway, so just to, I'm going to move, hold on. I'm going to try to move my microphone away from the sound as much as I possibly can. Actually, it's so much in my face. This is crazy. But, and let me actually put my jacket over it. Maybe I could hone it down a little bit. All right, that tones the sound a little bit. All right. But just let you know, radicals first, okay? And I always put this radicals first because when you test radicals, you're going to get radically different response. And focus on my voice, don't focus on anything else in the background. And in this, so, you test radicals first. And, when you do that, you get radically different results. And I do that all the time. Give you an example. Look at this. So I have 3 different variations. This is me on an opt-in page. Look at this. I have one page that's at, let's call this 20 just to make it easier. And this one, let's call 30, we can make it easier. And let's call it 41. Now, my kids can do this math. If I had 3 different variations, I have 3 different pages. 1, 2, 3. And one gets me 30 subscribers. And there we're talking about, S plus, here. So 30 subscribers. One gets me 41 subscribers, and one gets me if I send 100 people to it. So let's say I send 100 people to this page. Send 100 people here, and I got 30 subscribers. I got to send 100 people here, and I get 41 subscribers. And I send 100 people here, and I get 20 subscribers. Which one would you want to use? Which is the one we want to use? Of course, we want to use this one to get the subscribers. We want to find out which one works. It's always split test radicals first. These are radicals get me radically different response. So I'm going to get radically different response from split testing radicals. Now, this is my favorite gun, and it's called the Judge. You see the name right there, the Judge. Now, it uses 2 different bullets. This bullet, well, this is a bullet, and this is a shell. All right, so this is the bullet, and that is a Colt 45. Let's just put this one right here. This is the shell, and that is a 410 shotgun shell. Radically different bullets. Here's what people do. So for me, it's kind of like all internet marketers have the same gun. We all have the same gun in a sense. I mean, just think of my example. We all have the same gun. We're all shooting a target. And the target is to, make us the most money. And, if we nail the jackpot in the middle, right? And what most people will do, and internet marketers, what they'll do is they'll grab the shotgun shell. And this gun, actually, you could put, this is actually a bullet. So I could put this in there, I can put this in there, I can put this in there, put this in there, or I can put all shotgun shells. And when you shoot shotguns, it makes a pattern kind of like, I should change the color, but it makes a pattern like this. There's going to be boom, boom, boom. There's going to be like dots all over the place, like boom, 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 all over the place. I told my wife that, when my wife's around, it doesn't sound that way. But so anyway, so you see this, that's a shotgun. It's going to make huge, it's going to make a big pattern like that. And so what marketers will do is they'll just put, screw it. I'm just going to put shotgun shells in this gun. And I'm going to load the gun with, every, 4 or 5 shotgun shells, because then I'm going to sit back and I'm going to aim at this target, and they're going to aim at the target. And so it's going to be like, and they're going to make this, it's going to splatter all over the place. They're like, oh my God, I hit it. Because there's it'd be one little pellet that hits it. And it's like, it's kind of, this is the way I look at it. This is what most marketers do. They grab a pile of crap, they throw it at the wall, and they're like, oh my God, a speck of crap. It just, shit flew everywhere. They're like, oh my God, I nailed it. And they're like, what do you mean you nailed it? Like, look, it hit the target. And I'm like, dude, how do you know which one hit the target? I just aimed and it hit the target. Like, they don't know. And I'm like, oh my God, guys, seriously, that's wrong. Yeah, we all use the same gun. I use this gun, Judge, and I put in that thing, and bam, I hit the target. I'm like, how do you know which one hit the target? It's not how I play the game. I play the game a little bit differently, and I'm going to try to see if I can recreate that over here, over on this side. I recreate it over here. So I have the target. When I do it, I'm gonna put a dollar sign here, and dollar sign right here. So I hit this target. So I'm aiming for this dollar sign. It's horrible drawing. It's better over here. But and what I like to do is I like to put this bullet. I like to put the Colt 45s in there. And the reason I do is because you know what? I'm gonna hit, and I know I'm probably gonna miss, but I can readjust my arms, and I'm gonna say, oh, you know what? I move over to the left a little bit and need to center this thing up. So then next time, and I need to raise up a little bit. So next time I'm going to hit here. So then I'm going to hit here. And then, now I moved it. Oh, now I've nailed it. Now I'm center. Now I got 2 more bullets. I got three more bullets actually in this gun. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise it up a little bit and I'm going to hit it and boom, guess what? Hit the target. And then guess what I'm going to do? And the next time I'm going to keep my hands there, hit the target, hit the target, hit the target, hit the target, because I know exactly where I need to be placed in order to make it happen. So now I can predict. And that's exactly what I do. Most marketers don't do that. And I think they're stupid because they don't know. And that's the reason why when you buy stuff and you get stuff, you're like, man, this shit doesn't work. The reason is because they don't know what speck of crap they threw at the wall actually worked. With me, I'm a little bit different. I know it worked. I test everything. I test stuff and it tells me this works. I look at data. Numbers don't lie. Numbers tell stories. I look at the data says, boom. I do this. I make the slight adjustment. I make the slight adjustment. Now I keep on doing. Now I know it works, from there because I look at it. But that's a good example of split testing. A shotgun, the bullet would look a little like this, right? A little hole right here, a little hole right here, a little hole right here. Here, the shotgun shell is going to be just a speck of specks all over the way. And so this is example, good example of radicals. Now, once I, figure out, now I could go in and say, you know what? We have different kinds of bullets I could buy. I could buy Winchester. I could buy whatever. But I could actually say, you know what? Maybe I'm going to try something different. Maybe I'm going to try a different bullet. I'm going to take the same, bullet, but I'm going to try a different company to see which one or a different type of Colt 45 and put it in there and see which one I can actually, nail it better from. And that's why what I do is then once I do radical variations, then I split test slight variations. I split test slight variations. Because when I split test slight variations, I get, now I'm going to get slight variations of results. But I take my radicals and I take the radical that I chose as a winner, that one that I showed you at 40%, let's just say, and I take that one and I bring it over and I now want to make slight variations of it. Most people don't do that. Most people, and what I'll do is most people on my secondary, once I've tested it, how I split test the slight variations, now I do what every marketer does. And that's when I split test a headline. So I'm going to split test the headlines on this page. Now I know this winner. Now let me just change the headlines. If you talk to every single copywriter in the world, 9 times out of 10, they're going to tell you, oh, what you need to do when you split test the headlines. I'm like, okay, great. But that's not really, it's a slight variation. It's not a radical. And I split test radicals. That I split test headlines second, because that's a slight variation, and I split test them first. Next, look at this. So then I take the original, which we were showing you. I did 40%. But now, just by changing the freaking headline on the page, slight variation, look at this. Now I took it. Now I get 100 people. Now I've got 1 page. I got 2 pages. I get 3 pages. Always doing odds whenever I'm testing. But so now I got 1. I've got 40%. Now I got, let's say, well, let's just change it. Now I sent 1,000 people to this page because I would do that. So now I sent 1,000 people to this page, and now I get 400 people because I know it works. Now I get 400 people, so 400 people on my list, 400 subscribers. Or I send it to this page and I get 500 people, and I send it to this page and I get 460 people. I'm just be right, 470 I'm averaging out, but 460 people. So when I send 1,000 to this one, and 1,000 people to this one, and that's exactly what I do in order to make it happen. Now, and that's how I make it happen from there. Now, because I test for opt-ins. Remember, I create the opt-in form. I have them go to the opt-in form. After they go to the opt-in form, then I have them go to the upsell. So then the next thing they do is they go to this upsell, and this is where I'm in an upsell. So I'm getting on the list, and now they go to the upsell page. So I first test for opt-ins. Then what I do is then I test the upsells. So now what I do is now I test for here. So I test in the flow of the traffic. So the traffic comes here, they sign up, then they go here. So I test here first, and then I test here. Now I test upsells. So you want to make sure that you have an upsell after they opt in so you can recoup your money. And I always make sure I do that so I can recoup my money. Now, so you need to get your hands on proven lead magnets and upsells from here. So you want to also use proven emails and subject lines, because remember, we want to get subscribers, but we also want to get clicks. We want to get clicks and, to really make money, because clicks are part of EPC. So in order to get clicks, we're going to get EPC, and the way we do that is get proven emails and subjects. And so here's why. Because the more clicks, the more money. Basically, if you have an offer that's doing $1 per click, the more clicks you send, the more money you make. So you literally, the more clicks you get, the more you make. So you need to get your hands on proven emails and subject lines. Right now, I want you guys to do something for me, okay? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to do something. I want you to stop whatever you're doing. I want you to clear your mind, all right? I want you to clear your mind right now, and clear your mind. And I want you to stop whatever you're doing. Seriously, stop it and clear your mind. And in fact, whatever's going on with my computer, it just stopped. So so that you could be present. And what I want you to do is I want you to determine, how much money do you want to make? Just think about this. How much money do you want to make? Don't limit yourself. How much money do you really want to make? I mean, get crystal clear on what you want to achieve. And I'll show you how to do that. Now, but to put it into perspective, why are you really here? What touched your heart to come this far when thousands of others are trying to get here? I want you to sit back and I want you to reflect on these questions. Where do you want to be in life? Literally, where do you want to be in life? Are you satisfied? Do you want to have peace of mind? Do you want to spend more time with your family? Do you want to have fun? Do you want to quit your job? Do you want to start living your life with passion, with excitement? Do you want to end your bill worries once and for all? Now, how much money do you need to be where you want to be in life? How much money do you need? How much money do you need for peace of mind? How much money do you need to spend more time with your family? How to live your life with passion, live your life with excitement? How much more money do you need? And to be honest with yourself, write that number down. How much money will it take to end your bill worries once and for all? What would it take? Write that number down. If you don't write it down, you're never going to get it. It's important to do that. Write that number down. Grab that piece of paper that you're writing stuff on, put it over the upper right-hand corner. Write that number down. What is that number? What is that number? Write that number down. What is that number? Write it down. You don't have to tell me. I see you guys doing that. Don't tell me. But now here's what I want to do. I want you to ask yourself this question. How many clicks do you have to have if each click that you sent made you $1 EPC? How many clicks would you have to do it? So here I did some math for you. So I already did some of the math for you. So if you get 100 clicks at $1 EPC, that means you make $100 a day. You'd be $700 a week. That'd be $3,000 a month. If you had 500 clicks at $1 EPC, that'd be $500 a day. That'd be $3,500 a month. That would be $15,000 a month. If you had 1,000 clicks at $1 EPC, that's $1,000 a day. That's $7,000 a week. That is $30,000 a month. Now, how would you like that? I mean, how would that change your life? And think in the way of that. That's why this is so important to focus on these, because once you know the math and using that equation or that formula, you will make more money because you focus on these things. Now the question is, so how do you make money from this? How in the world do you get the E? How do you get the E? How do you get that third X? How do you get this? How do you get that? How do you get it? I'll show you. There's two ways. One, you mail affiliate offers. And here's a mantra I'm going to share with you. I share with my clients. Find an offer, mail an offer. Find an offer, mail an offer. Find an offer, mail an offer. You can sell affiliate stuff. You find an offer, you mail an offer. You can mail affiliate stuff, or find a webinar and mail a webinar. Find an offer, mail an offer. When you have, when you go through this process, that's what you want to do. You find an offer, mail an offer. Now, here's the cool thing is many of you guys know this, but but here's how it works. There's tens of thousands of companies out there that operate online businesses. They're done all the hard work, creating products, building the websites, building the infrastructure, all that stuff. They operate these free programs where you can become an affiliate and you can get a commission every time that you refer somebody to buy from them. Now, if you don't need my help to become an affiliate, it's free. You just go search online for some affiliate program, you join it, you get started. Of course, joining is the easy part. However, the real money comes from knowing what offers are converting and what's really making people money online. And, if you go, look, here's one good thing. It's crazy. When you start doing stuff, people are going to look at this. People send these. I see these. I sign up for people's, programs. They send me stuff. Look, we're seeing little over $1.90 EPC. Here's another one. We're seeing EPC at $2.31. Crazy. We're seeing, $3.92 EPC. This is me going sign up for affiliate programs. People are telling me the numbers that they're seeing. People are, look, $4 EPC at $4.77. Here's another one. Look at this. Now you have to do the math a little bit for yourself. You just take the amount of, you take this, remember, and you take this. That's the amount of money you earn. You divide it by that, then you're going to get your EPC. What is that? That's about $4 EPC. Boom. Here's another one. Look at this. What is that? Holy crap. It's $18 EPC. I mean, look at, boom. There you go. Look at this. This one right here, there's the consistently, this is from a webinar. Numbers on webinars, EPCs. Look at this. Low $12, highs 48. You look at the difference. I tell a lot of people all the time, one way to make more money is, do webinars. Look at boom, boom. Higher things. Another one. $6.25 EPC. We're tripling our conversion last day close. Higher conversions means more commissions. Look at this. Look at these. You could go in here. You could look at this. You go in here. Just look. Look at this. This is this is their commission. This is how many clicks. Look at this. Look at this right here. 151. They made, look, that's crazy. Sent 151 clicks. You can see right there. They sent 256 clicks. They made there. Sometimes what happens is people are like, my numbers are so good. I'm just going to send out and show you everybody's account. I'm going to remove all their names, which they did. They removed all the names of who they are. They're like, look at this. This is crazy. 819 clicks. $3,111. Here's another one, 459 clicks, $1,341. 295 clicks, 1,300. Look at this. Boom, boom. Look at this. It's crazy. Most of these, this one right here, maybe that's $1. It's higher than $1. It's a little over $1. This one right here is a little lower. But most of them, if you go in here and look at 338 clicks, 1,700. It's crazy. That's just pushing send, just by pushing send from here. Really, at the end of the day, it's amazing APCs all around. You can just see right here, you're going in. It's well over $1, on there. And you can see stuff like this all the time. They're all over the place. And here's another one. This is, right here. Look at this, 70 cents to $4. Sometimes, sometimes the numbers are across the board, 70 cents to $4 EPC. Plus, here's the crazy thing is they got reoccurring. Here's another one. So here over at ClickBank, they actually call it not EPC, they call it earnings per hop. Really EPH, earnings per hop. Look at this, $2.01, $2.21, $1.51. Those are great. Look at this, boom, 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 from here. And here's the cool thing. After you start making money mailing affiliate offers, then what you do is this. Then you go out there, you find the affiliate offers that make you the most money that you mailed, that made you the most money, and then you get something similar to it. So you could bank 100% of the profits. And instead of making, let's go back here. Instead of making, if you did that on like this one, instead of making $4,009, well, let's just call it $5,000, you can make $10,000. Instead of making, here's another 5,000, you take $10,000. So, from here, just because you got something similar to it, and you promoted it to your list, you made 100% instead of getting 50% on affiliate offers. And when you do that, it's called Christmas. It's like, boom, they start stacking up, stacking up, stacking up, stacking up, and you start making more and more money. And it's a great thing when that happens. It's awesome when that happens. And there's a lot of money sitting on the internet that's waiting for you. Sitting there waiting for you. That's the bottom line. And, now I took some screenshots. I was able to capture these before they changed their website. So look at this. Now, this is before they changed the website. These are old. The numbers are a lot higher now. But I found them. I dug them up because I was like, you know what? This is crazy. You know, I mean, look, they're well over 100 million now, even higher than that. Look, they're 50, you know, look at this. But I mean, there's tons and tons of money. But here's a more important one I say. I was able to capture this on ClickBank for ClickBank changed their thing. Look at this. Their earnings payout was $2 billion with a B dollars in payout and commissions. Their clients have earned over $2 billion. $2 billion. And they even say on their thing now, it's your turn. $2 billion. They've sent me millions upon millions of dollars over the years. So much money sitting over there in this market and in this niche to make things happen. Now, remember, that's exactly how I got back on my feet again. You know, going back to that one thing, that's exactly how I got back on my feet again. You know, from there, I made $1 million, made $2 million, made $3 million. Actually, I don't have it there. I got a ton of checks. I still like getting checks. I know, yes, I can get it wired. And I just enjoy going to the bank. I just went to the bank yesterday, dropped off a check. I mean, now my wife scans them and sends them in because she doesn't want to go to the bank. But I like going to the bank. In fact, I was literally no shitting you. I literally ran into my bank teller. My wife goes, you know, or one of the people at the bank, actually, bank manager, and my wife's like, you know what, Matt loves your bank, and the reason he likes your bank because you guys always take care. You talk to him whenever he's there, and they just love it. And so I do. I mean, you know, like I love that kind of. You know, I love going in there and talking to them, see what's going on. You know, from there. But however, you know, outside of all the money that I've made, you know, I've been very fortunate to be able to teach people how to get started making money online, you know, and knowing that I'm able to change people's lives makes me feel like I have a true purpose in life. And, you know, and I'd be honored to change your life too. And check out some of my students are absolutely crushing. Look at this. You know, this is Russell. This is what he said. This guy, we showed you this a little bit earlier. This guy, he made look at this. He's making $5,000 a month. He's making, you know, by end up in December, should end up by $85,000, you know, over $1 million. If you're not a guru, you can do this too. You know, here's Greg. Look what Greg said. His map post turnover in his vault containing his marketing expertise. Literally handing me a step-by-step blueprint in just 6 weeks using Matt's proven system. I was able to generate $200,000 in brand new sales. Here's another one. Every opportunity you get to learn from Matt Basak, you should grab with both hands because you're going to benefit in more ways than you can imagine. Having traveled from overseas to come to Matt's events, I can tell you that he's the man that knows what he's talking about. More importantly, he's a walker. You know, by what I mean, he walks the walk, living, breathing model. What he teaches. If you truly want to take your business to the next level in business and marketing, Matt Basak is a man for the job. Sounds like running for president. But you know, there's a room for a lot more, and there really is. And there's a room for a lot more, and I can help you do it. And I'll tell you how here in a second. But and here's the link. Actually, I'll just tell you guys. And that's only if you go to this link. Here's the link. It's emailfirecracker.com, emailfirecracker.com/fast. And if you complete that form and you completely fill out the form before the next 7 people do, and the reason is because I have 7 of these available. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture. I would be on screen right now if I could. I don't trust my computer at this moment. But I will say this just to show you. I literally have. We've already got these ready to go out the door. I'm going to be shipping you something in the mail, and I'm having them ready for the next 7 people. And here's the link. It's emailfirecracker.com/fast, and that is emailfirecracker.com/fast. And I'll tell you more about that here in just 1 second, exactly what that is and everything from here. But let me go ahead and give you guys a link so you have it handy, so you can be one of the first people to do that. I'm going to move my jacket right here. And let's see here. I'm going to try to pop up this, and I just paused it real quick. And let me see if I can do this real quick. And see. I'm going to say end show, keep, and I'm going to give you guys this link. And so I'm going to give you guys this link right now so you guys can be able to get this. And then I'll go over exactly what it is, and I'll tell you more about that right in handy. Let's see. We'll go into the how do I do the chat? Okay, so I'm going to type this out, paste. I believe I need to put in front of this. I'm going to send this out and see if it's clickable. No, it's not. And I'm going to put HTTP, :// and then I'm going to type this in. Let's see if this works. There we go. And that should be clickable. And let me go back to showing screen and let you guys see from here, current slide. All right, and so let me just tell you guys, I only have 7 of these available to go out the door. That's it. And once those are gone, well, then you're going to have to wait. But let me go over to sharing, unpause screen, and we'll be good. So I got you guys that link that's over in the right-hand side to be able to make that happen. If you go to the link real fast, you complete out the form, you'll be able to be one of the next to do so. Let me tell you, with your permission, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand you a thumb drive. with licenses, and not 1 but 12 lead magnets. And yes, they're ready for you to slap your name on. You can use them, generate sales and leads. And introducing my instant lead magnet thumb drive. And I'm going to tell you guys about this. Unfortunately, it's literally a lot of stuff. It takes hours to put them on there because there's so much stuff that's on them. It would take you days to download. So that's why we put up on thumb drives. We've got them loaded up. I'm going to give you a license to 12 well-written reports that you can give away to attract subscribers. And these are giveaway guides that, work wonders for attracting people, to your list. Each of them comes with a document, format, so that they can be edited, they can brand it as you desire. So you can slap your name on them, literally. Normally, one of these reports written of this quality would easily run you $300 to $500. $300, $500 to get it done. That's over $3,600 to make that, just for that alone. Now, I'm also going to provide you not 1 but 12 done for you lead generating mobile responsive mini sites, really lead magnet pages that's powerfully incredible for lead sucking squeeze page on steroids for each lead magnet. So I'm not just going to be a lead magnet. I'm going to give you the lead magnet page or opt-in page for those lead magnets. And here's somebody that said, I saw your post on the lead magnet. I'm not going to put my rates up on the board, but I would start at $750 for one. With one week turnaround, and could be $1,200 if you need some research. That's what they're charging for just one of these. I'm not going to give you one. I'm going to give you 12. So 12 times 750. That's the value on that. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide you with alternative headlines so that you can split test your own lead magnets to increase your opt-in rates, plus copy and paste follow-up emails for those lead magnets. So I'm not just going to give you the actual lead magnet. I'm not just going to give you the opt-in page that goes along with the lead magnet. I'm also going to give you the headlines. I'm going to give you the emails for the follow-up sequences for that. That's really low, but $200 value on that. But I'm also going to give you the handcraft professional graphics. I'm going to give you the PSD files. Basically, anyone knows anything about graphics, I'm giving you the graphic files, the original ones that my graphic designer created for you. And it's not, I'm going to give you everything, but I'm giving you the PSD files so you can literally change them up, change the name, put your name on them. You can do whatever you want, or you just leave them as is. It doesn't matter. You can change the look by adding in your own branding images or whatever you want, or you just leave it alone. But I'm giving you the file so you have 100% creative control over the whole entire thing. It's $1,000 value. When you see all the graphics I'm handing you, oh my God, you cannot get a graphic designer to do it for the price you're getting all this stuff for. I'm really dead serious on that one. Seriously, when you see all the graphics and everything from there. But last but not least, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a social media kit, swipe kit, so that you can generate leads with your signature lines and your taglines and everything from there. From that, and to make that happen from there. Now, that's another $200 value. So when you add all that together, there's over $14,000 in value in just that alone. But here's the thing. Here's what it looks like inside one of the thumb drives. When I send you the thumb drive, it's going to come in a manila envelope. In a manila envelope, the thumb drives are actually going to come in a jewel box. There'd be a black jewel box. I believe black jewel box. And there's going to be it's going to be in a black. It's going to come in a black jeweled box. And when you receive it, what you're going to do is you're going to be able to plug it in any computer you want, and as many computers as you want. Doesn't matter. And it's going to look like this. You're going to see the lead magnet number 1, which is going to be the 7 steps product creation. You're going to see lead magnet 2, 7 steps to product launch. You're going to see the lead magnet 3, 7 steps to sales funnels. You're going to see product 4, 7 steps to recurring revenue. You're going to see product 5. Lead magnet 5. You're going to see everything in there. Everything they talked. Everything here. All 12 lead magnets. All done, graphics done, the actual product, the lead magnet, the actual the opt-in page for that lead magnet, the alternative headlines, the media kit, everything, emails, everything that I talked about will all be inside those folders for you. But when you click on the folder, you're going to see everything that I just shared. So you're going to see the report. You're going to see the mobile responses page. You're going to see the actual thank you page, what I didn't share with you. The thank you page, you're going to see the email swipes. You're going to see the graphic pack that my team created. You can see the additional headlines. You're going to see tweets. You're going to see posts, forums, everything from there. And you're going to get the unrestricted license on those lead magnets, and the value is absolutely priceless. Now, if you think about this, according to the Census Bureau, according to the Census Bureau, and the average household income in the United States is $50,000 per year. Now, that if you take 1,000 people, the average result would be $50 million of capital. Well, like that. Okay, let's get real. Let's just take 10% of that. That's $5 million of capital. But let's even get it even more realistic. Let's just say 1% of that. 1% of that is
$500,000 in capital. But let's even be more realistic based upon my first $1 million that I made online. I built a list. I made $1 million from 10,000 subscribers. So that would be $1,000 to be worth to be $100,000. Now, to get even better than that, because here's the deal. As a special bonus, I'm not just going to give you everything that I talked about. I'm going to take it up another level. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you ready to sell corresponding upsells to those, I'm going to give you the upsell product, the ready-made sales letters already written and ready to go. I'm also going to give you the thank you pages too. So that's a $5,000 value. Plus, and so you're not just going to get all the lead magnets with everything I talked about inside there. That's over $14,000 or $10,000 value. Plus, you will find this on there too. You will find the upsells that are matching. So you're going to see, you're going to see the lead magnet products, everything that's inside there. Step 7. Let's say product creation. Then you're going to see the actual upsell to that. So you're going to get all the upsells that are correspond with them too to be able to make it happen. Sales letters, everything. So when you click on the bonus upsell folder, what you're going to do is you're also going to get the ebook. You're going to get or if that's the offer, you're going to get the checklist. Everything that's promised on the sales page, you're going to have inside there. You're going to get the email swipes to sell that ebook. So you're not just going to get the swipes to sell, get people to opt in, but you're going to get the swipes to be able to sell. Put in your follow-up sequences. You're going to get the graphics my team did. That's over $5,000 value. But I'm going to give you the unrestricted license on the upsells. The value of that is priceless. So that's over $15,000. I mean, wow, it's more than that, but $15,000 in value. But when you click order right now, I'm going to quickly ship you a thumb drive, the thumb drive with all that on it to you. So you simply just open it up, you check it out, you use it. For some reason, you want a refund, don't worry. For this particular offer, you are protected by a 90-day money-back, 100% money-back guarantee. Now, and let me just say this a little bit differently. This is a no-brainer. I'm gonna guarantee that you're gonna get leads, you're gonna get sales, for you. I'm gonna give you 100% money back, and you can keep all the leads. In fact, I'm gonna actually take a deep step further. I'm gonna ship it out to you for free. So basically it's a flat free fee for this. I'm gonna ship it out to you for free, but not only that guarantee, because I'm gonna put tracking on it so I make sure it gets to you. When you receive it, I will be notified that you received it. That moment is when the guarantee starts. I mean, I can't get it any better than that. So from the day you receive it, it doesn't start now. It starts the day that you receive it. So if you get it tomorrow or 2 days, you'll probably get it, depending on where you're at, but you'll probably get it. You get it really quick. So you'll probably get it. I'll have to ship it now. We may be able to make we've got 7 of them ready to go. The first 7, we'll be able to get them out the door. I would say we'll have them ready tonight because I just got to slap your name on it. But I'll probably have it tomorrow, so we'll have them out the door tomorrow. That means you should get them. You should get them. But you could get it Saturday. You could get it on there. But whenever you get it, it doesn't matter. Whenever you get it, that's when the 9-day money back guarantee starts. So you get 100% from there. But here's the cool thing is I'm just getting started because it also includes the 3 following bonuses. I'm going to give you a lead magnet quick start tutorial. I mean, I'm not just going to send them to you and say, hey, you're on your own. You don't need, you're on your own. No, I'm going to give you a quick start tutorial and walk you step by step as you look over my, computer screen in a sense. You're literally watching me adding, showing you how to put it all together and how to make it happen. I'll tell you everything you need to know to get these up and running. Not only that, I'm also going to give you bonus number 2. I put together a bundle of my best-selling list-building, products and digitally packed together one gigantic zip file, and you will find 5 more files of my best-selling upsells. Now, this is for personal use only, but I'm going to share with you my list-building products, digitally packaged all together so that you can know, plus the upsells to those digital products, put them all together for you. That's a $500 value. That's going to be on there, too, in the bonus folder. Now, and so I'm going to put everything on the thumb drive for you in the bonus folder for you. And then here's the bonus number 3. Bonus number 3 is this. I'm not just going to give you 1 thumb drive. I'm going to give you 2 thumb drives. I'm going to give you a second thumb drive. So when you open it up, you're going to get it in the mail. As soon as you get it in the mail, you're going to open it up. You're going to It'll be in a manila envelope. When you open it up, you're going to find a black jewel case. And inside that jewel case, when you open it up, you're going to find not one, but 2 thumb drives. One thumb drive, everything I told you about the second thumb drive. The second thumb drive is absolutely priceless. I can't even put a price on this because here's what's going to happen. It's going to contain not 1, not 10, not even 100, but 600 instant products and even software that you can slap your name on and sell. So you right there, and even if, I'm even to give you, you can't even give, you can even just give them away, for affiliate contests, whatever you want. You could use them to build your list. You can use it as bribes. You can do whatever, but you're going to get well over 600 brand new products that you can set your, set the price on, and you can keep 100% of the money on. That's over $1,000 in just bonuses alone. Now that makes this whole thing over $16,000 in value. Now, remember, you also get free shipping on this. Now, that's only if, and I just want to be clear, that is only if the next 7 people, I have 7 of them ready to go out the door, right now. Well, I have to put your name on there. And by the time I get off here, I don't know if I'm going to be able to print the label and get it out, but I will get it out tomorrow morning. So first thing tomorrow morning, I'm going to get these things out. So we're going to be in the mail tomorrow. Unless I can get to the mailbox, unless I can get to the post office or wherever, we ship them out. We have to ship them out today. So the quicker you are, the faster we'll get it out to you. And they're literally going to be going out the door as fast as you get them. Now, I'll tell you, we have 7 of them ready right now to go out the door to make that happen. And so you can get the whole entire lead magnet done for you package for an investment of not $15,000, which the total value of everything is, for not $2,997, for not $997, for not $897, for not even $797, but for just $497. So for $497, you're going to get everything. That's 7 loaded. Only have 7 loaded. That's it. Once those 7 are gone, looks like somebody just grabbed it. So awesome. Once those 7 are gone, 6 are gone. That's it. That's all I have that are ready to go. And I will tell you, I'm not going to be making many more because I am heading to Boston. I'm taking my family on a vacation. One of the great things about this life is that I'm actually taking my family we're going, here in America, we celebrate Thanksgiving. And for Thanksgiving, we're going to, my wife says freeze our butt, but we're not. We're going to have fun we're heading to Boston. We're going to go we're going to Plymouth Rock. We're going to go, I've even got dog mushing. We're creating experiences with my kids during their Thanksgiving vacation. And so I'm just going to let you know, you've got to get it in because I can't guarantee that I'm going to get any more out. The first 7 are going to be guaranteed be able to get those, and I'm going to make a lot, and I make a lot of money for my list. Allow me to have it. So, if you decide to invest in this, or not, it's your choice. It really makes no difference to me. I'm just going to tell you, it really makes no difference to me. But if you're one of those people that have a burning desire to succeed, and who knows, there's something better out there than clock the 9-to-5 job for the rest of your life, then this is for you. Now, and I really look forward to personally show you how to succeed with this. I'll tell you about that here in a second. Well, I'm showing you the tutorials, but, in fact, I'm actually guaranteeing your success, like I said, because simply open it up, check it out, use it for some reason. Don't worry, you're protected by a 90-day money-back guarantee. That's 90 days from the time you receive it. I will know because I have the tracking. I know the moment that you received it. You get 90-day money-back guarantee. That's how confident I am with this is going to work for you. Now, but you must be quick. I only have 7 of these ready to ship out. 7 of these ready to ship out, ready to go right now. That's not just 1, but 2 thumb drives full, ready to go to ship out. Here's the link again. It's emailfirecracker.com/fast. That's emailfirecracker.com/fast. That's where you got to go right now to get that. Now, this is a guy I talked about once before. Many of you guys may or may not know him. If you look at him right there, this guy. He went to one of my seminars, and this guy is totally blind. He's never been able to see all his life, and this guy he begged. I will tell you guys this. Here's the deal. He went to. I was speaking in London. It was the first time I was speaking in London, and it was tons of people. We were in this like Coliseum-like place. It was awesome, and there's tons and tons of people there. And I get done, and I'm talking, and I made this offer where people came in with their, people literally came to this boot camp, and I showed them how to create one opt-in page. They paid $5,500 to come to this event. We created one opt-in page. You got to get not 1, but 12 opt-in pages. I didn't even show them how to do the upsells, but anyway, so he wanted to come to this event. And I sold out. It was crazy because I forget how many I had. I can't remember what I had at that moment because I literally, people brought their computers in there. And we built all this stuff. I mean, I'm giving it to you. But they literally, it's a $5,500 event. And I could only take like 50 people or something like that. And it was, oh my God, I was swarmed. I mean, I get off stage, I start walking, and it was just like people just running, to the order table. And I was like, holy crap. And I'll go over there and I meet them and I'm like, hey, look, I only have so many available. And, Matt was there, and you can see him right there. Matt was there. He was at the event. And he was like, he was so afraid. He was like, Matt, there's so many people running the back table. I am, he goes, he was like, literally, he said it was like stomping, and people were stomping, like sound like a herd. And he was like, I was too afraid to go over the table. So he called my office. And this is how I know, because he called my office when I got back from London, actually. And he goes, he tells me the story, and I'm like, what? I mean, like, it was crazy. I'm standing there, and literally to be able to talk to all the people that were surrounded the table, I had to get up on a chair and talk to them. And people were literally, it's like, hey, look, I'm letting you guys know we don't have any more. Left. We're about to run out because that's all I was able to have at the boot camp. It was the first time I was doing the London thing. I was like, that's all we have. And I was like, people were literally throwing credit cards at me. I got hit in the head with a freaking credit card. That's the one moment I didn't mind when somebody threw something at me. Throw me your credit card. It's not going to hurt my feelings. So I was like, oh, great idea. I was like, you want in, give me your credit cards. And people were throwing credit cards at me. I put them down. And they all got in. And then I, basically had to stop it. So I had to I was like, that's it. We're sold out. And people had to walk away. Disappointed. And I say that because he was one of those people. And so he calls in my office. He's like, listen, I was there at the event. I had to walk away. I really was so afraid to get stomped, when I went over there. So I never got to the table. By the time I got to the table, you said it was over. And I said, he goes, can you please let me in? And I was like, no. My assistant told me about this. I said, tell him no. Now, I didn't know anything about him. I'm just going to let you know. All I know about this story. And I told him, I said, tell him no. I said, the offer was over at the event. That was it. And so he goes, So now a couple of days goes by. He calls back into my assistant, and he's begging to get back into my event. He tells the story. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't feel – no, I can't. So he calls back in a third time, and I'm like, man, this guy's persistent. What the hell? And we just had – which I didn't know. I found out while I was talking. I said, just let me get on the phone with him. I'll just tell him no myself. Obviously, he's not listening to you. And my assistant goes, okay, Matt. So she gets me on the phone with him. And so then she whispers in my ear. She goes, Matt, we just had somebody that moved from the London event to the U.S. event. Would you, you have an opening? And I'm like, so I'm telling the guy, first of all, I'm like, look, I'm just going to tell you, like, I told you no twice. I really mean it. And then she's whispering in my ear. I'm like, well, she just whispered in my ear. My assistant just whispered in my ear that I actually have an opening. However, I don't feel comfortable having you come to my event because one, I don't know, you're blind, you can't see the screen. I've never worked with anybody like that. And all of a sudden he screams at me. He goes, I might be blind, but I'm not deaf. And I'm like, oh shit. I was like, look, I'll be glad to have you come to my event. If you really, really, really do it, I don't feel comfortable, but he goes, no, it's fine. I said, no. And so he comes to my event. He ended up less than 6 months, made over $100,000. He built a list, made over $100,000. And he told me to tell you guys something. He told me to tell you guys, he's like, well, and actually he started doing even more than that. I said to him, I talked to him, actually I flew him in, and he goes, you need to tell everybody something. And he goes, you need to tell everybody this. If I can do it, they can do it too. He's totally blind. He now makes well over $50,000. It was now $100,000 a month. The thing, he's like, he basically said this, tell everybody your last excuse is gone. Your last excuse is gone. There's absolutely nothing to be afraid of. So go to that link right now. Even if I'm talking, I gave you guys a link, for there. I'll give you guys the link. And from there is this. Let's see. Let me give you guys the link again. Let me see if I can pull this out. I'm going to put the link in there. Let's do this. Trying to see Control C. I'm going to put a paste. See if that works. Okay, so that didn't work really well. Let me fix this and come over here. All right, we'll push send to entire audience. All right, so I'm sending it out right now. You'll be able to get the link. Now, normally I appreciate good manners. Just this once, I'm going to be offended if you go to the link right now and lock in your spot. I know you might need to, do whatever you need to do. If you got to run and get your credit card, grab your purse, I get it. Hurry up and go do that. You can get off here and go grab that, get back on here, get that link, because once those 7 are gone, that's all I can guarantee. They're going to get out the door right now. That's all we have. Here's the link again. It's emailfirecracker.com/fast. Emailfirecracker.com/fast. FAST. That's where you want to go right now. To tell you the honest truth, this whole package is worth many thousands of dollars. To me, and I do mean thousands of dollars. I can't even begin to tell you the stories, how many thousands of dollars that you'll save on product development costs, the money that you'll save on the editable pages, the money you'll save on not hiring a copywriter. Oh my God, just let me tell you about that, because if you really know, and here's the thing, case studies, if you look right here, let me just see if this, okay, cool. So I can go back over here, grab my pen, and, people, look at this, a white paper. You're getting not one, but 12 white papers. This is what, the Copywriting Association says that people should charge. You're going to get not one, but you're going to get 12, special reports. You're actually going to get 12 ebooks. Now look at this, 12 ebooks. This is saying to charge for one. You're going to get not one, not two. You're going to get 2, 3 follow-up sequences, 2 times 12, of that. Look right here. You're going to get, it's all right there. I mean, just alone, that's why I was saying is the amount of money you're going to save by not hiring a copywriter, and the countless hours that you're never going to spend, creating them for yourself. Let's just say you spend time researching and writing each report, and so, so that you don't, as you do what it takes. Let's say you do the minimal, you do 3-5 days to complete, which by the way, will take, 18 to 30 days to complete this task. Now, next, then you pop over to your favorite graphic tool and you spend another day or 2 per report for the graphics alone. That would be another 6 to 12 days alone. Then you spend 2 days fussing over the copy of the squeeze page, getting it right. And finally, you spend half a day per report writing, emails and answering everyone's objections before, if they even have them. Thus, you spend another 3 to 4 days in totals. Now you work 6 to 8 hours a day, on those things. Now, if that's the case, which it is, you'd spend 150 hours working on this project alone. 150 hours on this project alone. And when you calculate how much time you save, you actually lost money from there. Why? Because you can't get the time back that you spent doing those things. So why spend 150 hours or more trying to save pennies when you can get the instant lead magnet package right now, for not only save you a ton of time, but help you make you thousands in the process. So here's the entire 100%. Somebody asked this, lead magnet package, the done for you package again, which looks like somebody so we're 7. So we don't have 7 anymore. We have somebody came in. Just let me know when you get it so I know. We got 6. I can't go look at it. I can hear my computer. I don't want to have anything. We're down to 5. And just let me know. Actually, somebody else said they got it. Cool. So we're down to 4. Just let you know we are down to 4. But here's exactly what it includes. If you want to get it, I have 4 ready to go out the door right now. 4 ready to go out the door right now. We've already got 3 that are already claimed. Here's the entire lead magnet package. What it includes is this. You're going to get all 12 lead magnets, not just all 12 lead magnets. You're going to get the list building report. You're going to get the page. You're going to get the thank you page. You're going to get the emails. You're going to get graphics. You're going to get the headlines. You're going to get all of this that I talked about inside there. Plus, you're going to get the corresponding upsells to everything in 12 corresponding upsells. But not only that, you're going to get an ebook. You're going to check. You're going to get everything that goes to that sales letter, everything that's promised in the sales letter. You're going to get all inside here, plus the graphics, plus everything, email swipes, everything ready to go. Why am I doing this? And that's a great question. Remember, we're down to 4. We're down to 4 from here. Let me know over here. But why am I doing this? Why am I doing this is this. By now, you might be thinking, as an intelligent person would, if I'm making all this money doing this, then why in the world would I do it for anyone? Well, that's a good question. That's a reasonable question. I'd be thinking the same thing if I were you. And I believe in karma. I believe, this is my way of giving back, because at this point, I don't need the money. But if I display the same selfish characteristics as the majority of successful people do, then it would be a slap in the face to everybody help me get back on my feet again. And that, and again, where I'm at right now. And for that reason, I virtually decided to give this to you as a ridiculously low investment, and you deserve this, experience of level of success and a helping hand. And I know what it's like to go through the struggle. I've been there. I know what it's like. I know the things that have, that are going on, and I know what's going on. And for you, everything I'm handing you is all proven success. There's no theory here, because I know it will make a huge difference in your life. And I'm making myself available to you right here, right now. And I may never offer this again. Here's what the package also includes: these bonuses. Remember, we're down to 4. Let me know over there when you get them. We are down to 4. Let me know over here when you get them. Just let me know. The package includes the following bonuses. You're also going to get the quick start tutorials. I'm going to show you how to exactly put everything all together. It's a $500 value. Plus, you're going to get 8 of my best-selling list building products digitally packed together in one gigantic zip file. And plus the upsells to those things. I'm going to give it to you guys, my products, standalone products. I'm going to give you guys those. That's a $500 value. Plus, I'm going to give you not just one, but 2 thumb drives. I'm going to give you a second thumb drive, and this thumb drive is going to have over 600 done for you products that are ready to go. Slap your name on out the door. All right. Looks like somebody just said that they're grabbing it. Let me know when you do. We're down to 4. Let me know when you do. So we're down to 4 that I have available that are ready to go out the door. I'm going to scratch these out. We're down to 4. So on there. Plus, I'm going to give you not just 1, but 2. Grabbing my credit card right now. Awesome. All right. So that's over $1,000 of real value in just bonuses alone. And remember, you get a 90-day money-back guarantee. 90-day money-back guarantee. That guarantee starts. We run tracking. We run tracking. So the tracking information is going to, we'll know when you get it. That 90-day money-back guarantee starts the moment you receive it. Starts the moment you receive it. Somebody just said they grabbed it. Guys, folks, we're down to 3. We are down to 3 right now. I have 3 available. Let me know over here when you get it. You get a 100% money-back guarantee. 90 days. That 90 days starts when you receive it. You also get free shipping and handling. Doesn't matter where you're at, all over the world. Free shipping and handling. We'll send it all over the world to you. Let me know. We are down to 3 right now. So awesome. We are down to 3 from there. So you get free shipping and handling. When I do the shipping and handling, I add tracking on it. When I add the tracking on it, the moment you get it, I will know. And that's when the guarantee actually starts from there. Now, let me cut to the chase real quick. I'm not going to sugarcoat because I don't need to. I'm doing this way. I'm giving back. So if you decide to invest, it's not your choice. It makes no difference to me. I will just tell you, I'm fine with or without you. Either way, if it's either for you, if it's not, you can play this one of 2 ways. You can I can do option one. Option one, you can pass up on this opportunity. You go spend thousands of dollars and hours of your time to figure this out on your own, and which isn't a bad option. It's not a bad option at all. If you have a lot of money and time to invest. Or there's a second option. The second option is you make this small one-time investment. Here's the link again. It's emailfirecracker.com/fast. That's emailfirecracker.com/fast. Now, I'm going to give you an extra nudge to push you over the edge to grab it. Now, I'm going to give you a thumb drive with all licenses of 12 lead magnets, corresponding upsells. I'm going to give you a lead magnet, instant lead magnet, quick start tutorials. I'm going to give you 8 of my best-selling products, and I'm going to give you the corresponding upsells to use. Now, I am also going to give you another thumb drive with licenses to over 600 brand new products and even software that you can sell. But I'm also, and this is the name of the software, I talked about at the beginning, I'm also going to add you to my new software. I'm going to hand this software to you that I use on my computer all the time. I'm going to give you access to the software. This software, what it does, it helps you achieve your goals effortlessly, so that you can reprogram your subconscious mind while you sit at your computer. It works on Macs, PCs. It's available in 8 different languages. It costs $20,000 to develop. I'm going to give you this. This is what Tony Robbins said about, so I use subliminal messages to condition my mind. I believe I could succeed. Here's another one. I love this. I can absorb my goals, reprogram my mind in 1,000 times a day while I sit and read my email. This is brilliant and it works. Here's another one. I use subliminal technology to bombard my subconscious brain. Anyway, I'm going to hand you the software. Plus, what I'm also going to do is this. I have my split test black book. I have it, and I'm going to digitally put it on the thumb drive for you. I'm going to give you my split test black book. Plus, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to give you my split test secrets video where I'll show you what I discovered after running 8,000 email split test rounds in the last 15 years. And then top it all off, and that'll be on the thumb drive too. Top it all off is this. Remember, this is what Russell said. Russell said this. There's one marketer that I hired, I personally hired to consult me. I paid $1,000 for an hour consultation. That consultation happened in December, and from that 1 hour call, I directly made $250,000. Now, I'm going to hand you a handwritten personal give me my personal email address. I'm going to write you a handwritten letter. I'm going to write you a letter, personal handwritten, and I'm going to give you my email address so that if you need help with anything, just let me know. We can help you. And from there, here's the link again. Last I looked, and let me just tell you, we are down to 3. So I'm going to tell you, if you want to get the last remaining 3, go to this link right now. Go to the link. Actually, you'll see it over there. in there, and actually you can send it out, from there. So, actually, let me go ahead and let me just copy this real quick. Copy and go, and let me know when you grab it so that I can go ahead and update people on the number. I need to know over here. Let me get this. All right, I'm gonna send this out one more time. There's where you want to go. Remember, we're down to the last 3. That's where you need to go, and make that happen right there. So there's a link to be able to get it. You're going to be able to get it. We will ship this out to you immediately. Well, I'm looking at the time, and we can actually maybe get it out the door today. So if you go quick, we can probably get it out the door today. We've got about an hour and 20 minutes, possibly till the I got to write your letter. So I will say, I'm going to write the letter, and I promise you guys that letter. So I got to write that letter to you because I need your name to write the letter to, right? So I'm going to actually handwritten as me writing it. So actually, if you hurry up, do that. What you do is hurry up, get it in. I will actually sit here and write the letter, and I will do my best to get the letter over to my team so that they can get it out tonight. So if you want to be one of the first 7, you can do that now. We'll get it out to you tonight. If not, we'll have it first thing in the morning, and we'll have it all ready to go. We'll actually already we'll bring it over there tonight. We might miss the deadline at the post office, but we will bust our butt to get it out tonight, just looking at the time. So we will do our best to get it out. Everything's ready. I have to write the thing. We got to take it over there, and everything else. This. Make sure, when you get your receipt, make sure that when you receive your receipt, that when you do your receipt, that you tell me exactly, when you get your receipt, say, hey, here's my receipt. You could email back to our office, and if there's an issue with the address you use. Sometimes, when you go to the page, let me actually just take you guys there, maybe. So when you, hopefully we do this, I'm in. Somebody else said, I'm in. All right, cool. So let's see this. Boom. I'm going to go right here. When you go, let me just say this. When you go here, maybe clear. Okay. Yeah. This one has it. Perfect. Sometimes I just want to double check. We do take PayPal. I also take PayPal credit, just so you know. We take PayPal credit. So you put your first name, last name, you put all your stuff in here for this billing. This is what goes along with your credit card information. This is the shipping information. Make sure you put the right shipping information when you do that. Then remember, it's 0 flat rate. Just don't worry whether you're U.S. or international. It's going to be $0. No shipping. Doesn't matter where you're at. We're in the world. We take Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover. You put in your credit card number here. You put in the expiration date here. Or we take PayPal. Oops. Okay. Look what just happened. I'm glad I did that. It says, please note your shipping information will be overwritten by the address you choose with PayPal. Hopefully you saw this, but this is what the pop-up was. I want to be clear. If you do PayPal or PayPal credit, when you go to PayPal and it has a little drop down that shows you, they have this little drop down that shows you the address. You select the address. If you select nothing, it'll overwrite your shipping address, your address with nothing. So when you go to PayPal, select the address you want me to ship to. Please, please, please select the address you want us to ship to. If you do that, when you go to PayPal, I just wanted to make sure you saw this. I don't know if it happened on your browser, but when you do PayPal, if not, when you get your receipt, just say, hey, here's where I want it sent to. We will be able to take care of that and handle that from there. So just so you know on that. So that's where you want to go. That's where you want to make it happen on here. We take PayPal, PayPal credit. I'm not going to push the OK button. I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is I am going to see if I can see something. Pause from here. Somebody's like, I'm going to grab my credit card. Awesome. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Let's go, 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 go. It did take us forever to put these together. I'm dead serious. So we'll get these out as fast as we can. Let me know when you grab it. So let me actually unpause the sharing. Okay. So I switched over, and yes, you guys can see that handwritten email. Here's the thing. Here is the link to be able to get that. Email firecracker.com/fast. That's where you go. Boom. Email firecracker.com. Let me know over there when you get it, so you get the number from there. But like I said, here is the link again to make that happen. And there we go. So for those of you that got it, I'll tell you, you made a great decision. I can't wait to be able to help you to make it happen, and make it from there. Now, I'll just tell you guys. Let me let you guys know this too. I'm going to throw something special in there for you. Outside of everything that I'm going to give you, because I'm shipping it, I'm going to put something in there. A little extra surprise bonus. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're going to get a mystery gift in the mail when it comes. So hurry up and grab that. Everybody that gets it right now, I will give you a mystery gift in there. I know you're going to love it. And so I'm going to give you a mystery gift. Yeah, from there. So just tell you guys right now, that's what you want to do to be able to make it happen. Right or wrong, you got to make a decision. I mean, you really do. I mean, and to make things happen from there. I mean, even, that's a big thing. I mean, that's so cool. I mean, if you really think about it, like we were watching the whole thing, I was talking about, I mean, the 9 common characteristics, and we were just talking about, trusting your gut, taking quick, decisive action. We were talking about, being marketing focused, being education focused. You got an opportunity to be able to do that. Swipe and model, boom. I mean, I'm just looking at this like, holy crap. Like, and the cool thing is now you're going to have, you got email access. You got me and your team to be able to help you make that happen, because you can go far, a long way. You can go fast, alone, but you can go faster, with some help. And that's exactly, what I'm doing is I'm letting you do it faster. It's the fastest way to be able to make it happen, because I mean, end of the day, when you think about it, there's really, there's really what I found is it comes down to I told everybody, some people saw my Facebook Live that I did. And on that Facebook Live, I talked about, the 9 common characteristics, but I don't think I mentioned, and I ran across this, and I'm actually looking at a book I wrote, and it really was interesting because I have found there's actually 2 most common characteristics of internet millionaires. Out of the 9, there's 2 most common characteristics of internet millionaires, and one is that they're action oriented. That would know, like, a big thing is they're action oriented. Whenever they see an opportunity that presents itself, they take quick, decisive action. They take quick, decisive action. And you could say that they are action oriented. When they see an opportunity, they jump on it. They go after that wholeheartedly. And you have to be decisive. That's the major cause of of failure is the lack of action. And and that often could be traced back to taking months to make decisions. And if you're like that, you're never going to get anywhere. The first one to make a decision usually wins. And just to say, from there. But the other second one is this. I mean, like I said, they're action oriented. But the second one is this: is that they're the second most common characteristics, they're education focused. They understand the importance of continuing education, and and when they have an opportunity to learn from multiple people, they do. And and they do that, and they take action. Anytime they do, and I'm going to share with you. I'm going to walk you through. I'm not just going to tell you. I'm not really, I'm going to hand it to you in a silver platter right now, making that happen right now. And here's the link again, just to get everything. Like I said, here's the link. Again, for that, we have these, we're going to get these out the door. And here's the link to make that happen. Like I told you, everything, somebody said, what is everything again? Let me go back over here real quick. And well, actually this slide right here, pretty much says that you're going to get a thumb drive. I'm going to give you a thumb drive, not 1, but 2 thumb drives. I'm going to thumb drive with 12 lead magnets. There's going to also be 12 corresponding upsells with everything that you need to make it happen. Everything's included inside that. We do quick start tutorials. We do 8 of best-selling products. That's for your personal use, in the corresponding upsells. So that section right there is for your personal use. But I'm also giving you another thumb drive. So there'll be 2 thumb drives in there. How do you know the difference? Somebody said, how do you know the difference? Which thumb drive is the thumb drive with the lead magnets, and which one's the thumb drive with the instant products? Okay, this is a great question. Here's how you know. The thumb drive with the thumb drive with the second thumb drive will have kind of, oh my God, it was my daughter's idea, actually. My youngest daughter, she's 12, and she was helping us put them together. And it was, those tags you get for Christmas on your gifts on Christmas. There'll be like a tag like that. That one, it'll have a ribbon, and she kind of came up with this idea, like putting a ribbon. So like through the thumb drive has a little, hook, kind of thing on the end. It'll have a ribbon, and then on the ribbon, it'll have like a a tag, and kind of like a Christmas tag, a Christmas present tag. And that is the thumb drive with the 600 instant products and software, brand new, that you could slap your name on, you could sell, put it at any price that you want. That's going to be on there. And so you're going to get that. Plus, you're also going to get the software that I was telling you guys about, Prosperity software. You're going to get that. That works on any computer. Plus, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you, my Split Test Black Book. And then on top of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my Split Test Secrets video, on top of that. And to top it all off, I'm also going to give you a letter. And for that, and not only that, well, here's the link again, but also one thing I did not mention, I did mention that I didn't tell you exactly what it is, but you're also going to get a mystery gift when you lock in and get it right now. So you're also going to get a mystery gift, and that mystery gift, it will be in the package. So it's going to arrive to you in the mail in a manila envelope. So be on the lookout for that. I will say this. Let me just be clear. You're going to get an email in this. I know you're going to get it. It'll come to you quickly. It'll really come to you pretty quick. You'll be able to get it. And at that moment when it comes, it's going to be in a manila envelope. When you get it, just open it up. You'll find your mystery gift in there. You'll see the letter from me, and you'll also see a black jewel case. Inside that jewel case, when you open it up, you'll see not one but two thumb drives. Inside the one thumb drive will be all the bonuses. The other thumb drive will be the all the lead magnets, corresponding upsells. On there is also the quick start tutorial. The quick start tutorial, I call it quick start tutorial, and actually have another name for it too, just to let people know. And it'll say, watch me first. If you want to, in order to be successful, it'll tell you this. Just watch the watch me first video to get started, and you're good to go from there. So just watch me first, make it happen. You're good to do that. Do we take PayPal credit? Yes, we do take PayPal credit. Yes, we do. Remember, like I said, if you're going to do PayPal, make sure that when you're doing PayPal, that you literally when we take PayPal, but make sure that you select the address. You select the address in which you want it shipped to, because it'll override. If you didn't see it pop up on your screen, it'll override that on there. So, I would tell you to hurry up and go get that. And so, from there. So, that's what you need to do right now. I will tell you, these are going away. I only got so many available and ship out. Now, somebody said, what happens if I order? And well, I still got a couple on hand from what I'm seeing in the reported. What happens if I order, and you've already got the one ship out the door? We're going to do our best to get them out. If you get it, don't be afraid. The big thing is I can't get it out. We have them ready and prepared. It's going to take us. I probably won't be able to get it out till Sunday. The big thing is you go faster and get it faster. Go faster and get it faster. I am going to pretty much, if you want to grab it, somebody said they gotta talk to, they go get their credit card and they don't have it with them. And somebody else said they got to talk to somebody to get their credit card. If you're there, I can't, it takes forever to burn these. And so we can't be producing, a lot of these. And plus I want to really restrict the amount of people that get these in their hand. So I actually, you know what? I'm going to have to put a hard stop, on these. So, if you get it the next hour, it's it. I'm going to actually pull the plug on the link. And that's it. So, that's out. I'm sorry, but I am going to pull the plug. I don't want this to get out in the hands of many others. I want to get it in your hands. I don't want to get it in the hands of others. So you have about 1 hour to be able to get that and make it happen from there. So if you could go get that credit card or call whoever you need to call, is that what you think is what you're trying to say? Is you need to get, your wife has your credit card? I get it. No, don't worry. I get that one. You might want to call and get that number. And I think you can just type it in, while you talk to them on the phone. But I would tell you to get it now because that link might not be available here shortly. So hurry up and go get it now. I will. I got to see how many more thumb, because the way we do it, they're big, huge ass freaking thumb. file. They're small thumb drives, but they're big in size because there's so much stuff. That's why we got to send it to you thumb drive wise. We can't just give it to you. It'd take days for you to download it. Believe me, it was such a pain. I mean, I'm talking, oh my God. I can't remember how many 60, 100, I don't know what it is, but it's a lot, and it'll take you forever to download it. So we had to ship it out this way and from there. So I would get it now, and I would go get it right now and make that happen. Those of you that did get it, you guys made a great decision. I will get that out. My mouse is being weird from there. So do you recommend the price on the products? Yes, I do. You all right, getting this now. Was I one? Yeah, you're good. Let's see right here. Okay, so I don't know what just happened to my thing. All right. Oh, somebody asked a question. What about training on how to get this all set up? Yes. Okay, let me just answer that. Sorry. Let me scroll back a little bit. And yes, actually, that's what the quick start tutorial is all about. You're going to look over my shoulder. It's way back here. Sorry, hold on. You're going to look over my shoulder, and I have a quick start tutorial. Holy crap. There's a lot. Okay, so it's bonus number 1. Is there a guarantee? Yeah, this is the guarantee. So hold on. Let me actually, let's go. Let me go to the beginning. Let me show you everything again. Everything again, and I'll skip through some of this stuff. All right, so here's everything. Just somebody's asking. And okay, so here's everything. So you'll get everything. You'll slap your name on, to use and generate, leads and sales. Basically, this is what the whole thing. It's called the Instant Lead Magnet Thumb Drive. Basically, you're getting, now you're getting 2. You're going to get 12 licenses to 12 well-written reports. Those are basically the lead magnet, really. And you're also going to give the giveaway guides to attract people. It's what's called lead magnet. I'm giving to you in a document. Oh, so this is important. Somebody's asking. This is really important to know. It's a doc file, which means it's a document file. That means you could edit it. You can say whatever, you could edit it. You could change it up. You could put it in your own mother language. You could do whatever you want. Like you can add content to it. I would you don't have to, I wouldn't remove content is what I'm trying to say. I recommend not removing content, but you can add content to it. You can put your own little spin on it. You can do whatever you want with it. Like it's yours, right? It's in your hands, all done. You're getting 12 of those. You're getting one report written, that you're getting that. So you're getting 12 of those. You're also getting 12, the pages where you're giving away, the opt-in pages. We're giving, they're mobile responsive pages. You're giving for there. You're also getting the alternative headlines, so you can split test. Also the follow-up emails for that. Let me be clear on these emails. So you're getting 2 sets of emails now that you know this. So this set of emails that you're getting are the emails to promote the opt-in page, promote the lead magnet page where people get the lead magnet. That's what those emails are. Okay, so I bring that up because I'll tell you why. So remember that in the back of your head. All graphics, every single graphic I'm handing, my graphic designer designed all the graphics. All right, so those graphics, I said, don't just give them the JPEG or whatever file we're giving them. Give them the PSD files, which means they can hand them to their own graphic designer, or if they know graphics, Photoshop, they can edit it and change it and do whatever they want with them. I mean, you can literally change the look and feel and disguise the whole thing. Hell, you can actually turn them into a physical product if you want. I don't care. They're yours, right? So you can change them up, change the branding on that. You're going to get the social media kits on that with the signature files and everything else, taglines. Let's see. This is what it is. Like, so when you get it, you're going to open it up. You're going to see the lead magnets. When you click on, so if you come over here and you click on this, like you click on this, you open it up, what you're going to see when you click on it, it's going to show you everything that comes along with it. Okay. Now, then you get the unrestricted license list on this price list. Now, then next, as a special bonus, I'm also giving you the ready to sell corresponding upsells to those. That comes with the upsell product. It comes with the ready-made sales letters, and it comes with the thank you page where they get the actual product, right? So it's the sales letter, the thank you page, and the product. So you're going to get that. Now, this is what's going to look like. So this is this is the actual opt-in page, but you're also going to find the upsell to that opt-in page, well, for each one. So the corresponding one for each one, those you're going to get two on that. And then when you open up the upsell, the upsell number one, you're going to see all the stuff that was on the sales letter that was promised, all done, ready to go, emails ready. Now, these emails right here, let me be clear. These emails right here are to sell this product. The emails over here, in this, the emails in this are to sell this or to promote this. The emails in this are to promote this. Okay, so you're getting two different follow-up sequences, from there. So you're not getting one, but you're getting two follow-up sequences. Okay, then, like you said, you're protected by 90 day, 100% money, 90 day money back guarantee. That ends, or that starts, I'm sorry, when you get it. We put on tracking. We send it to you. You get 100% money back guarantee, and you get free shipping. We put on tracking. We know when you get it. As soon as you get it, that's when the guarantee starts. The package also includes 3 following bonuses. This is what got me all the way here. This, I walk you through how to make it all work. All right. Tell you the software, how to get it all connected, how to make it all work. All right. So this is where I show you exactly how it all works together. Everything you know to get these up and running. So I'll show you exactly what to do and how to do it. You also get bonus 2. You get get this as a bonus. This will be in the bonus folder. You get my best-selling list-building products, and then you're also getting another thumb drive, so you're not getting 1 but 2 thumb drives. It contains not 1, not 2. Yes, you can still get it, and I can get it shipped out to you from what I'm seeing over there, so you should be good. All right, so you're getting not 1, you get 600 instant products software that you slap your name on and sell. You can even give the products away to win contests. You can use them to give away. You can give away if you want. You could change up, like everything you could change up pretty much, but there's well over 600 brand new products that you can sell. Set the price, keep 100%. I do give you suggested pricing on most 99. I'll say, let me just say this: 90% of everything I'm giving on the pricing. Somebody asked, "Did I give you suggested pricing?" I do on the upsells, 100% on the upsells. On these right here, I would say 90% of the time I give you the pricing on it. 90% of these also come with sales letters. I didn't tell you that. I will tell you, actually, let me say 80% of these products already have the sales letters written, the thank you pages written, everything. So you're not getting not 1, not 100, not 600 instant products, but you're not even with software, but they can slap your name on and sell. But the sales letters are already written. Some of them have emails. I'm not going to tell you them all. I will tell you, most of them have sales letters. Most of them have the thank you page. Everything's done. All you have to do is just slap your name on it. Even the pricing's even ready to go on that. Somebody said, freaking crazy. Yes, I know. Awesome. Thanks. Yeah. So that's on those bonuses, free shipping. Here's the thing. $497. We have 7 loaded. That's it. We still have 1, looks like. So if you want to get it, you're in. You decided no difference to me. There's a link again to be able to get that. On there. This is Matt. He's making tons of money. He said your last use is gone. There's absolutely nothing to be afraid of. There's a link. Let's see. Saves you lots of time and money. I did spend invested a lot of money in this, but you're getting it to you guys in the, and it's just going to save you a lot of time and a lot of money to do that. And from there, it's going to get everything I talked about. Boom, boom, boom. We already said this. Struggle. Let's see. Already talked about this for shipping. There's a link again. And God. So everything I talked about, you're getting the everything I talked about. I just showed you, but you're also getting this software. It's going to be on the thumb drive, in the bonus folder. This software, like I said here, plus you're going to get this black book that would be in the thumb drive with this in there, and then also your slip test video, which you're going to find on there. Plus, I'm also going to write you a letter. And give you a letter in that and send it out to you. Here's the link again. There we go. So great questions. For those of you who got it until you made a great decision, we'll get that right now. Make that happen. The tours are live, or are they recorded? They are recorded. But here's the cool thing is they are recorded and it's up to date. It's ready to go for you. So what email address send it to? Just reply to the email address reply to the receipt, and they just say, hey, just let you know that address in there, address in there. We do recommend the prices. Yes, I recorded it showing you everything to do. It's the most recent updated. You'll see. Just when you get, just watch me first. When you get it in the mail, just watch me first. You're good to go. Seriously, you're good to go. All right. Any other questions? When will you get it? Well, I would tell you guys. I would go grab it right now so I can get it out the door. I'm going to rush and to get it out the door today. If not, it'll be at the mail. We're going to get it to the mailbox tonight. So we'll get it there tonight. When they ship it either tonight or they'll ship it out tomorrow, but it's going to go to you. Do we have a payment plan? I'm sorry. It's already a steal of a deal. I don't do payment plans, but you can. You can. There is one. I don't know where you're at, but I will say this. I don't know if most people don't realize this. So let me just say this. Let me just share. Let me something here. So what we do is, okay. Let me show you guys this for those of you who know. Remember I said there was PayPal credit? Well, this is exactly PayPal credit is. It's kind of like the payment plan. Basically, it has no interest if you pay in full for 6 months on purchases, $99 or more. If you check out PayPal credit. And basically you just apply right here and you could do that and that'll do that for you. I don't know if they have it in your area. But basically it basically tells you it's no interest 6 months. And they go through buy now and pay over time. And they go through it. They may have this available for you, but it's called PayPal credit. We do take this with it. We have this on there, so you can do that. PayPal credit, if you go over, this is when I went over here and I was talking about that PayPal, and then you could go and you could apply for PayPal credit, and then you'd probably be able to pull that off from there. That would be the only way that I would do anything like that. We do accept that, but I don't know how it works in every country. So just to be clear on that. So that's how we do that. That's the way to do it, and that's why I mentioned it on there. All right. Cool. Anything else? Well, I'll tell you guys, you guys are awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'll tell you guys, those of you guys sitting on the fence, I'm going to tell you, there's a mystery bonus in there you're going to want to get. But also everything, I mean, I'm setting you up, and you're good. So just going to tell you, I would hurry up and go get it now. It's not only for the U.S. You got to double check. It's from what I understand, they do take it different places. If there might be a way. Somebody did say something. This is one thing to do. If you email in, reply to an email, say you want to grab it. You don't have PayPal credit. If they've got PayPal credit in your country, you can't do it online. What you do, and what I just heard this, so is that what we do is I figure out the product in your country currency, and I couldn't possibly work. So that's what somebody told me yesterday or the other day when I was in London. That's what you do. So I didn't know that. So we could try it out and see if that works. But I would tell you, do whatever you can. I would just we take Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover. So you could do that and, work out the terms with your, credit card company. So, on that, or, you can do your debit card, doesn't matter. So cool. So that's where you need to go. That's what you need to make happen from there. Any other questions you guys have? Go, 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 go. Yep. Go, go, go. I wonder, we're going to test something since I'm here. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, that didn't work. You guys don't see me, do you? No, it's all black. All right. Well, let me try something. While I'm going to turn this off so there's no cam over here. I'm going to try something. So hold on. Let's see what it's showing. Let me see if I can do this. It'd be crazy. Cool. Tell you what, I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna actually mute myself real quick and see if I can get on camera. All right, I might have figured this out. Oh, but I got to mute this one. Actually, let me mute myself both places for my. Let's see. Crap. Test, test, test. I got two. Oh, so this is funny. I'm moving. So that's better. It's not doing it. Well, it's echoing over there. Test, test. 1, 2, test. Okay. So that's cool. All right. So just it's crazy. Hello. And so behind me is where I've been doing the call. And that's where it was at. So there's my desk, and you can see there's the microphone I was using, there's the computer I was using, and stuff like that. I will tell you, my team is asking me, getting stuff ready to go out and ship out to you guys. We have stuff. Look over here. Bubble mailer. Okay, this isn't it, but this isn't the color. It'll be a manila envelope. It'll be look kind of like this when you get it in the mail. So just so you guys know. From here, if you guys have any questions, you guys can ask them. I'll answer you guys. Let's see. This is what I'll be writing your letters on. This is what I use. I want to write, so it'll be on this piece of paper. It'll fit in the manila envelope that's over there. And this is actually the pen I use to write you. So just so you guys know on there. Give you guys some crazy stuff. Oh, wow. I'm seeing myself over here, and it looks weird over there. I didn't realize how it looks on this. It looks over there. Wow. But I'm actually moving from my favorite chair to this chair. And I don't know if you guys, if you guys have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. Let's see. Cool. You guys can see me. All right. So just so you know, these products are yours. So you slap your name on them, just to be clear on that. My particular, so the bonus, I'm giving you my products. That's so you can learn. So in bonus number 2, that's my product, so you can learn. In bonus 1 is a tutorial, and then all the products are basically your stuff. You slap, it's yours. You got the rights to all of it. If you have any courses on GetResponse, could you include those as well, please? You know what? So I have a customer that actually asked me to do that for them. So I'll tell you what, I won't put it in the thumb drive. But when you get it in the mail, so shipping the mail, I'm going to write you a letter. I'm going to give you my email address. When you get it in the mail, I'll write you a letter. I'm going to give you my email address. Email me back from, with the email address I get in here and say, hey, you said on there, you'll give me the how to do it. I'll do it. I'll just ask me. Yeah, I'll be glad to. Anybody else got any questions? So let me be clear. I created these for you. So they're a different spin than mine. So they're different. So just so you know, you're not going to have to worry about it. You got to do, here's the big thing. You got to do stuff. So when you do it, you take it, put your name on it. You can change the name on see, this is a cool thing. The way that I did it is I give you editable files and everything. You can change the names. You can go get you can go get someone at Fiverr, change it, say, hey, look, here's a PSD file. I need to change it over to this name. I want to change the name of the product. You can put all the graphics. You say, here's the graphics I've got. Give them the file. Say, I need, I just want you to redo all these graphics on it. You get the PSD files, so you can change them over. I give you the document files, so you can change them over. So everything can be changed. So you don't have to worry about that on there. Any other questions on that? I'll tell you this is kind of cool. I don't know if you guys do this, but God, I've been adding cinnamon to my coffee. So good. Do I need a website? No, you don't, because I'm handing you 12. I would tell you to start with one, get it up, go through the process, go through the tutorial. You'll be good. Yeah, so no, you don't need one. You just go in. You literally, because I'm giving you them. So what you'll need is you'll need to get an artist money. You get a 30-day. Like I said, you got to get a domain hosting account in there. But other than that, you don't need. You're done. Like all the guts and everything are there. I walk you through the tutorial how to do that. Okay, great. That was useful. Explanation. Do you advise change some word? You can. Some people. I will tell you. You can go as is. It's fine. But if you really want to add a little bit more work, a little more, and that's fine. If you want to change it up, change the name. The one thing I would do if you're going to do anything, I'm not saying you have to do this, but you're going to do anything because, like I said, you're getting the PSD files. You could say, I would focus on one. Don't do all 12. Go through the process on one so you can learn it, because that's one thing I learned. Learn it, and then change it, up from there. What is the price point on the offers? It's depending, 17, 27, 47, a lot of them. On the OTO, up to the all OTOs. On the other products, they're across the board. Some people get really smart, and what they do is they grab a bunch of those, put them together, make it one package, raise the price. You're whatever you want to do from there. But if I can do one thing, and duplicate, somebody's saying about I don't want to upload duplicate content to Google. Here's the thing. Google doesn't like opt-in pages. Google doesn't like sales pages anyway. So this isn't a Google play at all. So I wouldn't worry about it. Now you could, so you're not worried about it at all, and at all. So I wouldn't worry about that. It's been shit. Parlors. 20, what year? 2005, maybe 6. That's when Google stopped us from getting opt-in pages at search engines because we're taking people off sales letters. So I don't really play that game. I don't like slow games, but there's different things you could do to be able to do it. And we'll go over that in the thing. Yes, you can define. Can we define our own prices for each product in the OTOs? Yes, you can. Absolutely, not a problem. It's your choice. They're yours. Like as soon as you get them in your hands, they're yours. You're getting unrestricted license. You can do whatever the hell you want with them. They're yours. So you want to change the price? Change the price. Yeah, absolutely. They're in internet marketing, like I was talking about, digital marketing, internet marketing. I showed you the pages. I unfortunately, that computer has my mouse. This computer doesn't, so I can't really flip through. Actually, I can't. Be right back. I can actually just walk over here. Holy crap! I'm watching myself walk. Here's. So here we go. Here's what the package includes. Again, somebody's asking. So here's all the lead magnets. It was getting the echo, so I'm talking over there, but you're watching me from here. It sounds weird, but that's what it is. You're on my conference table in my office. Lead magnet 1, lead magnet 2, lead magnet 3, 4, 5, all those are lead magnets.
And then what you're gonna see, this is inside the lead magnets, and then this is the upsell. So look at the corresponding. So we've got upsell number 1, product creation mastery, how to, create a product. You go back here. Lead magnet number 1 is 7 steps to product creation. Look at number 2, 7 steps to product launches. Look at number 2, secret formula to product launches. So see how the upsells correspond. You can see that, right there. That's kind of how it all works, with that. And then these are the bonuses. Remember, we got these bonuses. Quick start tutorial. I'll walk you through step by step. Get these things up and ready. Pick one first. Do one first. Go through the one. And even if you're going through the process, editing, changing, focus on one. It's easier to go back and edit something. You can go back and edit, modify, adjust. Hopefully you can hear me over there saying this, but I think it should pick me up. Number 2. You're getting all these. This right here is, I'm teaching you on this bonus. There's stuff there you get. They're mine. It's you only get for personal use. Everything else you get the license to. This right here you get from there, and then this thumb drive is all the stuff that you get to slap your name on. So just so you're clear on that. You got a 9-day money back guarantee. You get the free shipping, and then you get everything I talked about, plus that software, plus the thumb drive, plus the split test video, plus the email, personal email. I'm going to write you a letter. Here's the link. Again, we're down to 2. Let me know if you get it, so we can start marking them down to get that. So let me know when you grab it. I'm going to go back over here and back over here and talk. Good. Any other questions? Tell you what, I gotta use the restroom real quick. I'll be back. I'll be back. Let's see. I gotta take this back. Be back with it. There. Cool. Anybody else got any questions? Hey.
Hey, there's 2 left.
Oh, cool.
Here.
Thank you. So just so you guys know, there's 2 left. Oh, you're gonna close my door. Perfect.
Sorry.
Thanks. Sorry. Thank you. So 2 left. So if you guys, we're still at 2. I had them double check. We got 2 that are ready to go out the door. Let me show you guys some cool stuff. You guys. But so I was just, well, you guys are still here. I'll talk to you for a second. There's a bunch of you guys. So I just got back. I just did London. Not just London, but I did Portugal before that. And so while I was in Portugal, I'm flying back from Portugal. I did let's see how it works. Portugal. Let's see. I flew back from Portugal the other day. I'll read this to you guys because it says I flew back to Portugal the other day. I came up with an idea of creating a life of more experience with my kids. So I was in London last week, but more experiences with my kids.
I told my wife the idea. She modified. So what I wanted to do, because I've always wanted to do this. And if you guys like, I wanted to travel around, and in an RV. My wife hates small spaces, so we didn't do it. Or she didn't want to do it. So we haven't done it. So like my oldest daughter went off to college. We never did it. And I'm like, I want to go all over the United States and just see all the places and stuff like that. And so so I told her, I said, we're going to do it. And I said, let's figure out how many years until the kids graduate. The two, wait, I have two left. So my one's off in college and two left. And so we're going to go. So she modified it a little bit. She said, why don't we just fly in, rent a car, and just go to different places and then start knocking states out. So we actually sat down and we printed off a map of the United States and vowed that we're going to take the kids on different things so that before they graduate. So we made this, you can see right here, we made this map, and then we kind of blacked out all the places that the kids already been. I've been to every state in the United States except for Alaska and Hawaii. Been all over the world, it seems like, but Alaska and Hawaii. So we kind of did that. And so we made that, and we made a little folder. And we instantly decided we're going to go on our first journey. So Thanksgiving's coming up. And so this Sunday I was alluding to, we're doing our first journey, and it begins at Plymouth Rock. So it kind of makes sense if anybody knows anything about the United States. Plymouth Rock is where the, kind of starts off Thanksgiving. And so we're going to literally hit 5 states that the kids have never been to. So we're going to go fly into Massachusetts. We're heading down to Plymouth Rock. That's going to start our whole thing. I got a car, and then we're heading over to Rhode Island, and then we're going to Maine, and then we're going to Connecticut, and then we're heading into Vermont, not in that same area, but and then I've created these 5 cool experiences. I don't know if you guys know this, but and I just saw a question come in, but I don't know if you guys know this, but on Airbnb, there's a thing called experiences. So I chose 5, an experience in each state with my kids. One of the experiences, we're actually starting off, we're going to the Plymouth Rock, and then we're heading over to Rhode Island. So we're driving over